At 8.
You got it in that water.
Love that my wife's going to kill me podcast.
Did I lose my headphones? I did. I got the shade on.
Pete's both ways. Oh,
He was fighting over that shit too, trying to unwrap it. And
I was. I'm like,
hold
what
on, hold on.
in the hell is going on here? I've got issues.
Good Lord. How many times?
Fuck are my sunglasses?
Did we freeze?
Right here.
Nope.
These aren't my sunglasses. Did you put those there as a joke? Give me my sunglasses.
No, you put those there. Those are the ones you chose.
No, I have two pairs that are always right there, and these.
I was a half an hour behind you, Steve. Those are mine.
Oh, hey, that's a joke. This is Travis being funny, giving me Heidi's sunglasses. Heidi is not the alpha.
Those actually look pretty good.
Do they?
They look like they're upside down.
They're not. I gotta see what this looks like.
Check though.
Yeah,
If
you
they
did.
were neon colored, they'd be like the Pizza Hut Back to the
Let's
Future glasses. Remember those?
Nah, I don't like them. They look angry. They're like,
Yeah, they're Heidi's.
That's just so Heidi can.
They were molded to her face, and that was what came out.
Fuck are my sunglasses?
She wears those when her face gets tired of scowling. The glasses scowl for her.
Yeah.
I don't like this at all.
And the show.
I think they look great on you.
How long did we sit here before and they pushed the button? Then we started rolling. Then he's like, "Oh, where are my sunglasses?"
Well, it was all disheveled today. Well, I don't know if that's the right word. I was all mixed up, you know. Cody's saying, "Let's start," and I'm like, "Oh shit, we late?" And then he's like, he's pointing at his watch, and
Shit,
Yeah.
Cody didn't even know today was fucking podcast day.
I woke up thinking it was Monday.
I was sending him pictures. He's like, shit, I was getting ready for work.
And if you'd have made it all the way to work, holy shit, dude!
Oh, he works from home. So.
No,
You
walk
to
downstairs. Wait a minute,
That was weird.
I lost the whole thing.
so I see where he stashed them. Thinks it's all fun and games.
That was bad.
All right, everybody. Audience members. Wow. I feel like I'm a little high here. No point in restarting. If anybody wants to guess why Pete smells like burnt hair, leave a guess in the comments. Because he smells like burnt hair, apparently.
No, definitely.
Yeah, it's not apparently.
I love watching Steve turn the dials.
He literally does like 5 to 7 back to 5.
And
maybe like 5.2.
And the dial looks so little. He's
like trying to put in a screw in like a pair of glasses.
That's why I always want Ben Talmadge to hold my dick and take a picture so my dick looks big. Got the smallest hands of anybody I know. I don't know how he eats green beans.
That's really random.
Well, it seems like he could pick up a green bean and he'd be like this. His hand's so small.
All that was.
My mind works differently than others.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No denying that.
Yeah.
oh.
All right. I am your host, Lord Steve Bishotti, without my sunglasses because my friends think it's funny. Mess with another guy's eyewear.
That you leave
Messing with
behind
my
somebody else's
anatomy.
home.
Jeremy DeWitt is here. How you doing, Jeremy?
Hello. Great. Fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Just fine. Yeah.
Beard looks very nice and like combed
Beard?
and perfect.
He didn't straighten
Today?
it. He straightened it.
I didn't straighten it. I straightened it. I don't know. I don't know what happened, man.
You look.
Well, I wake up and it's like, so then I'm like, oh, I gotta tame that a little bit, and then I walk out the door.
Well, it looks
That's it.
great.
It
You
looks
look-
Amazing.
You can
Thanks.
say straighten or straighten all day long when there's cum in it. It's not a straight beard. So, just so you're aware.
I mean, only if I prefer it would it then be. Otherwise, it's just goofing.
Well, sometimes you got to try things and see if you like them or not.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You know how it is. Travis Bowles is here. How you doing today, Travis?
Great. Thanks for having me.
In my own house.
And sharing the mic with Travis Bowles, the old man is here. How you doing today, Kyle?
I'm alive. It's a great day to be alive. It's sunny outside. You have no sunglasses to wear them.
Have you
Bullshit.
been on an episode since Legion's Con? Like here in the basement on a regular episode with us?
I don't think so.
Well, just in case you haven't, fucking magnificent.
Oh,
So I didn't get a chance to actually
yeah,
say,
it's been like 2 months.
Yeah.
well, we didn't get a chance to actually publicly say it on the podcast to you. We said it about you and
That
to
was a
you at
good-
the event.
That was a
But-
good night. That was a good weekend. I had a great time.
That was the
doing
best sloppy seconds ever, man. You had them so lubed up for me.
it. I should read those off.
The question is, what are we going to do next year?
I've already got a list. If you're ready for me, I've
That's
already
gonna
got
be
a
our-
list.
It's going to be hard to top.
Yep, I've already got a half a dozen or more for Legion's Con all ready to go. So that's just, I mean, just on the flight home and within that first weekend after.
Oh, you
Legion's Con.
flew to Legion's Con. I forgot about that.
That's right.
As
Yep.
opposed to
Oh, I remember.
riding with friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go.
He just doesn't want to let go of anybody. He wants them all. He wants them all. It's his subjects. His
Bringing
van.
the old lady this time.
What?
Yep.
Why?
It's called doubling down.
She wants to go. She wants to go. She
Sometimes
wants to.
Sometimes you gotta say no.
Yeah.
Give him a little slap, like
A little slap.
yeah, like you know, what's his name? 007.
My wife ever just tells me she wants to go to Legion's Con, I'm automatically going to assume she's having an affair.
With Curtis.
Like, okay, what are you trying to make up for? Like, what did you do? So, speaking of that, and everybody hates this, but Jeremy, so I don't really care. But we talk about when we listen to music, we do heavy metal minivan, and just in general, you're listening to all these little new. Are you muting me?
I'm actually turning you up. So,
All the little like musical nuances and things that you notice as a musician.
Uh-huh.
I'm very heavy into listening to lyrics.
Right.
And I always have been. The other day, it's probably been a few weeks now, I sent a song over to Travis and said, hey, digging this song. I think you might like it. It's called 16 by Highly Suspect. It's got kind of a good groove to it. And I'm pretty sure it was one that when I sent it to him, he goes, yeah, it's on my list. I love that song. For whatever reason, I've been singing along to it. It comes up on my playlist over the last few weeks. And I never really, I guess I didn't catch the middle section of that song. And the lyric is, do you remember when you told me that you were holding my future kid and all the joy that would bring? And then it's, I thought I was a father, but baby is not my daughter because baby's a different color because baby, I'm not a brother. Oh. And I was like, holy shit. That's why the relationship ended, is because the baby came out the wrong nationality. And I never caught that until this morning on my way here. So this talk of affair made me think of that. Anyways, totally random. I just
I would say yes. But it reminded me that
In other news, Pete has a mute button.
he does. Well, we do on the other one.
Holy shit.
that's
I
an,
don't think this board has a mute
that's an
button.
interesting fact. Any way you slice it, that's interesting.
I'm not a lyrics. When I listen to music, if it's like,
it's got to be like booty shaking or something, because you sent one the other day and I hit it and I'm like, this is so happy. Like it totally it says Travis all
This
over.
has got that groove that you like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it
Yeah.
just kind of has that little in.
simple.
I've been checking out like fucking synthwave music.
Oh Jesus!
Lately.
Don't even get me started on synthwave. This motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like video game music, but not video game music. It's chill. I hate fucking lyrics. Fuck them. Singers suck. Instrumental music for life.
Hell hath no fury like a scorned lead guitarist.
Fuck everybody.
How's the Alice in Chains thing going?
Try out a drummer next weekend.
Good vibes.
So probably gonna fucking suck. I don't know. Who knows? I've only texted the guy. So
You've been all over the Book of Faces trying to get somebody to bang them skins.
yeah,
for you.
fuck this town. There ain't nobody. And then somebody will hit you up and go, "Ooh, you didn't think of me?"
Hey.
No, your name came across the list, but
It just didn't stay there.
Did you see little old Muskegon made it on 2020 the other night?
I watched it.
I watched it too.
How was it?
Who died?
It was the
two girls.
the Jeffrey Willis thing.
Willis case made it like a whole hour special on
The
Muskegon.
Jessica Herringa, Rebecca Bletch, and then I forget the girl who actually got away and got him busted.
Oh,
Like we had our own serial killer. I don't know if he really made
was
the
it?
status.
Those were connected.
Yes,
I didn't
he
know the
was.
Herringa
Yeah.
thing was connected.
yeah, all three of them are connected. All the three of these stories
Oh,
were connected.
shit.
Yeah,
And you know what saved that girl? The gun jammed.
twice.
The one that got away.
Yeah,
She'd have been dead too.
she'd have been totally dead. But yep. Yeah, it's just so weird, like seeing our town
Yeah.
and like seeing like I was like in court last year for jury duty or whatever, and I'm like, I know that guy. That guy was in the courtroom with me. That's fucking weird.
yeah.
and
I
then-
saw people I knew.
Of course, Jessica Herringa, dude. I drove a silver van
Did you go to
at
school
that
with her?
time. No, but on lunch break, I went to that fucking gas station every day. So I had talked to her a few times. I had a fucking silver van and shit. I could have been a suspect.
The worst thing about it, I think of is, and both okay, so these are for people at home. I know I bitch at Pete when he talks about local shit, but this was on the news for everywhere.
Yeah, just so you know, that song by Highly Suspect plays everywhere in the whole country. So
Is that a Muskegon thing? Highly suspect?
Hmm.
Oh. Anyways, so two girls get killed. Obviously, same guy killed them. They were both open cases for years. And then one girl escaped this guy and brought it all together. And this guy went to jail, prison for life, and hopefully. And the first guy to basically say "fuck you" when you're supposed to listen to the family members, like telling them how they feel about it at the end before he goes.
the
There's a
impact
rule-
statements
Impact
or whatever.
statements,
Yeah.
There was nothing that legally made him have to stay and listen. He got up and he blew him a kiss and walked out. And
So on the way to the jail,
The cops got him,
cops
though.
fucking
the
played
transport guys
the victim statements.
Oh, in
or
the car.
Yeah.
over and over and
Oh,
over.
Loud to make sure that he would have to listen to it.
man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That was
pretty cool.
that survivor, that 911 call was our response.
That's
So-
fucking nuts.
That was actually local to Muskegon, but that was actually
Mhm.
local in the community in which I live and protect. So
Yeah.
that's a very weird thing. The Norton Shores Training Center, they have their old DPW on Mount Garfield, that big pole barn. They moved into a new facility, and then so the city, of course, had these big buildings. The guys from Norton Shores built a house inside of this pole barn for firefighter training, while law enforcement uses it for storage. And his van was in there. So I'm down there teaching the fire academy, and 8 feet away is his van still an impound in this damn garage, amongst other,
Creepy.
various county storage, like because it's a secure location, So it was really a weird thing. And we hadn't had something like that locally since way back, like Andre Bossi and Dean Metcalf back when that went. And that was when I was a fucking kid, man.
And then
So
the Pravaki thing too.
But that
Yeah.
still wasn't like
that was crazy
that was
too.
people wigging out and killing people, but it still wasn't like calculated serial killer shit.
Right.
Well,
right.
I mean, Dean Metcalf was a
Yeah,
serial
Trevor.
abductor.
I'll
I
pack
mean,
up and move up here.
held in, but no, like a true.
Y'all know your
somebody-
murderers by name. You know your murderers by
Right.
name. You know when they did their shit.
Oh,
a true-
that Seth
fucking
Pravaki one
nuts.
was fucking huge back in
That
'98.
not that name sounds familiar
It
too.
was the kid
Killed-
that
killed his
basically
whole
killed his
family.
whole family.
On Thanksgiving.
Well, it wasn't Thanksgiving Day, but it was the weekend after.
It was
Yeah.
a Reese Puffer.
On Riley
I knew. I actually hung out with
The house is torn down now.
his brother's girlfriend that he killed. The girlfriend that was there, like I was friends with her when we were kids. We hung out a lot. It's pretty fucked up.
He's dead now.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
Yep,
tried
he,
to escape.
Tried
They
to
fucking
escape. He
capped
was
him.
in prison up in the UP, and he fled, and they shot him down.
I'm surprised that story hasn't hit like a big, like news thingy deal, like or like reenactment or whatever. You know what I mean?
Documentary or
Yeah,
something?
documentary, anything like that. Like you see small things like on TikTok or something where they're pronouncing the names wrong and shit, but like I don't know. That was kind of like a big deal. Motherfucker killed his family.
Yeah, it's all kinds of them.
Juliet Dragus, the
My,
the news
Parker?
lady.
She always had a pretty sweet rack
No,
back in the
Your
day.
partner?
Well, my daughter's boyfriend Parker, he works at the blueberry farm that got the video of the van that. So like
Where they
interviewed
found
the-
Jeffrey Willis.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's where Parker works. They showed up and it's
They
just
still ain't
crazy
found
to-
that body though,
Nah, ain't
Jessica.
No, they'll never find her
Blueberry
body.
Farms, Silver Vans, Juliet Dragus in her cans.
It's
She's
good.
not aging well.
It's
You're a
good.
poet.
Fuck you.
What? You hit that?
I hit that. I hit that.
You'd hit that?
Oh yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
She looked like now.
I don't know. She's kind of starting to look like, she's definitely hit the wall. Not sure. She's definitely hit the wall and she's trying to cover up the bruises. That's what
They do put a lot of makeup on those news people.
Let's just say she Dale Earnhardted. Right.
Wow.
I. So,
All right.
Okay, so we've
Yeah.
covered Pete's Mute, we've covered sunglasses, and murder and mayhem in Muskegon,
Hey, you know what?
and burnt hairs.
So let's talk positive news and exciting and good things. I, old man Kyle, September of this year, am going to be a grandpa. Yes, they came on Sunday and told us.
Oh my
So,
god!
yep. So we're super excited.
What a great way to
So-
hear that your kid's having sex.
I'm pretty sure in Pete's family, they just walk right up to him and say, "Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
married." So that's awesome.
are you
That's awesome.
Are you really excited?
I really am. I'm super excited for them because they're super excited. I mean, they actually like had conversations like
Christmas sex.
this has been probably New Year's,
New
but
Year's
yeah.
sex.
Yeah. So, yeah. So no, we are very excited.
I was
So-
doing some soul
The
surgery.
text message thread of me telling you guys made my fucking day because Steve was an asshole and it was so good. He read it and just assumed it was Travis that said it. He's like, yeah, I figured Kane was going to do that.
Dude, I got so excited. I ran
Like,
it.
I won the bet.
He told his whole
I
family
did.
that
I told my
Kane got a
whole
girl
family.
pregnant.
I ran into Katie. I was like, hey, knocked his girlfriend up.
Oh my god!
What?
What? You didn't even read the text.
And then Katie goes, I'm surprised it took this long.
Oh my god!
And then I ran upstairs and I told Courtney, I was like, you see this fat guy run so fast. I ran into the bedroom like, Courtney, Kate knocked his girlfriend up. She's like, what? What do you mean? How? What do you mean how?
What do you mean how?
Pay up! Pay up! Everybody, put your money in.
And he inserted her penis in her vagina.
Then I ran into Claire's room and I said, Kate knocked his girlfriend up. And she went, oh, yuck. And then I was
But
like,
what he didn't do was run back into all the rooms and go, "Yeah, I made a mistake." So they all think Kane.
No, I did.
Still knocked
but there was
somebody
much less. It was much less.
Well, yeah, you're
Yeah, well, the enthusiasm was gone.
Enthusiasm
Yeah.
was gone. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's Pete. His daughter's married and everything. That's no fun.
That her for doing it the right way.
Yeah. Who cares, Pete?
Got some news tonight. I'm going to be a grandpa. Jeremy says, welcome to the club, my man. Travis says, congrats. And Steve says, I was hoping.
See, I thought it was,
No,
I
that
thought it was Kane,
Right.
and I thought that was funny.
So then, but that's how the conversation ends for 31 minutes. And then all of a sudden, Steve says, LOL. Totally read this wrong. And then he says, I thought the text came from Travis. I thought Kane knocked his girlfriend up. I told my whole family that Kane was going to have a kid. LOL.
So for 30 minutes,
Yeah.
Steve's running through his house,
That's all it took him to get from upstairs to downstairs and back.
kicking every door in.
And then the next random text says, congratulations, Pete.
God damn.
Oh, it was fun for a half hour.
Oh my god.
I was like, can you imagine Grandma Heidi? This is gonna be hilarious. I was so entertained for a while. Shit. Then I just remember reading it back. Oh, fuck.
So disappointed. So disappointed.
Just devastated.
That was Pete. Aw.
Oh.
Super chat from Curtis says the best part about having a grandkid would be getting to choose your grandpa name. What are you going with, Pete?
I've whittled it down to either Gramps or Pops, and I'm leaning towards Pops. So
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be called Grandpa. I said Papa. That was
Honestly though, if that little kid calls me Grandpa, I'm here for it, man.
Sure.
I'm
I'm
if-
Grandpa.
So
Old
well,
school. I ain't got to fucking come up with these stupid
Nah,
ass names
there's
to
not
make me feel like I'm not old.
there's not
Alright,
one
if my
person
kid's
here
having
that
sex,
thought it was going to be anything other than that,
She
Steven.
blows it out, and then you got a kid.
Which one of those is the Steve mute?
yeah.
It's Grandpa.
We know.
Grandpa Bashotti.
I'd be good with Grandpa.
We know.
So my wife, Auntie, shortened the kids couldn't say Auntie, so they call her TT, and that's always been her thing. So with my nephew on, yes it does, with my nephew on my side, because he calls Amanda TT, I've got him calling me PP, and it's so much fun. So
my nephew just knocked his girlfriend up too. He's 30. And he
is that Tad?
Tad?
Are they
yeah.
married yet?
No, they're living with their parent, with my sister.
Tad?
Tavanian is his real name.
I like Tavanian. Why would you? call him
Tavanian's his
Tad?
real name?
It's
Why would you not go with Tav with a V?
Tad. I don't know. Right?
You
Talk
guys
to my
are
sister.
so
I mean,
Polish.
Tavanian, that's kind of a
Tavanian is an Indian name, apparently.
Tavanian,
Native American name.
no, Tavanian rides up on a steed to the gate and says, "You will allow me in because I am Tavanian."
Yeah, and he's on fire probably too.
Yeah, and I just watched Braveheart, so I'm pretty sure he's like prima nocta, and he just starts banging all the chicks.
I was 14 when he was born. My sister is 10 years older than me. I remember that the baby's name was supposed to be Zach, and then I went up to see the baby, and they're like, "Yeah, so that's little Zach, huh, you little asshole?" And she was like, "No, it's not Zach, it's Tad." I'm like, "Tad? What the fuck is Tad?" I didn't say it like that. I was 14, but that's what was going on in my head.
That's what he was thinking.
Yeah,
Is his middle name Zach? At least is it Tavanian
I have
Zachary?
no idea what his middle name is.
Why? Who hurt you,
His middle
Steve?
name's Dave.
Who hurt you? Who doesn't know what the fucking their nephew's middle name is, man?
I don't know. Travis over there doesn't know.
Travis doesn't count. You
Travis
can't mention
doesn't-
anything to Travis.
Travis doesn't count. Travis doesn't even know his kid's middle name.
I was 14. I didn't give a shit.
That's right. When my
After
kids,
after Travis's appendicitis, when he started drinking that first year, he just called him Bud.
yeah,
He couldn't remember his first
Yeah.
name.
What's up, bud?
that's what I want. If my kids if I ever have the grandkids, I want my grandkids to call me Tavanian. And not Grandpa, not Pop. Tavanian.
Tavanian Kyle.
Companion.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
You've got to. I mean, that's got to be on the radar. I mean, it's not like it's going to happen tomorrow, but your kids are
I'm
old
all
enough,
for it.
you know what I
I'm
mean?
all for it. I'm ready for it, and my kids aren't even talking about it. Not even in their on their radar.
Tad was they were kind of like on that we're not gonna have kids, and then all of a sudden when I went on that camping trip, we're all drinking one night, and Tad revealed that he's been blowing it in there, and I was like, that's a little dangerous.
Did he say it that way, Stephen?
He said
He said he was having intercourse.
you want to know exactly what he said? I said, so are you guys ever gonna have kids or something like that came up there, and he goes, I go, you guys even using birth control? And he goes, never use birth control because I'm the best at pulling out. That's what he told me. You're
Said every deadbeat dad ever.
Right. My pull-out game is A+.
Yeah. He's like, I'm the master at pulling out, and I'm like, okay. He says, but I'll let I'll let everybody know that for the last couple months I've just been saying fuck it. So I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, she hasn't got pregnant. I don't think she will. She's pregnant. Now this isn't like he's been dating this girl since high school. It's not like she's new to
Yeah,
the
they've been
family.
together like 10 years.
Yes, this isn't like she's some fly by night, not married.
Why are they still in your parents' basement?
In
Or I'm
her-
sorry,
her-
you're still in your
They're in
brother's
somebody's
basement.
basement.
They're upstairs actually, but it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Oh.
they're in their house.
Okay.
Because he's just had it so good at home, he just never really left. And then now the housing market is what it is,
Right.
and it's be 30 years old and not. Try to find a house under 200,000.
Yeah, why don't you tell us about it, Cody?
Right.
Exactly.
Well,
Cody's over there.
But current producer recently bought a house. Our former producer is buying a house. I just found that out on Friday. Super pumped for him. So all these kids have so much nicer things than me.
But Cody actually,
All because my pullout game was weak.
Cody said something on the way here, and we were talking about it, and he says, "I don't know how you're ever going to afford a kid." I mean, with housing, what it is, with groceries is what it is, with what child care,
State assistant.
with child care, you know, the cost of that. I don't know how these kids are going to pay on the slope.
Dude, childcare is an abomination for what it costs to put a kid in daycare. I have multiple firefighters that are on my department are spending upwards of $2,000 to $2,500 a month just to put their kid in daycare. There are 2 guys on my department whose wives have just decided to stay home because all they were doing was working. All they paid was daycare.
Yep.
Well, what's the fucking point?
Yep.
You know? And Chloe is going to stay home, at least for the foreseeable future. And she's going to continue to work part-time and do her thing. And I was like, yeah, man, you need help on a Thursday? Hey, I got a Thursday shift. Yeah, hell yeah. Grandpa will come get that baby. We'll go hang out in the fire truck or I'll do whatever I want. I've got that flexibility in my schedule where I can just burn an afternoon and go to the jump zone or go to, I don't care, whatever, Craig's Cruisers. So kid's going to be like, I'm going to be at Craig's Cruisers in the batting cages, like with a 4-month-old and a satchel, you know, it might be a little bit young, Pete. Yeah, I know, but we'll get there. So
You are going to be a great grandpa.
I hope so.
Dusty Standiford says, here's the grandkids' first $5 bill, Pete. Congrats. Also, dice are a choking hazard, so
Yeah. No shit.
Well, thank you, Dusty.
Yeah, we're not giving that to people.
No, we're not giving it to anybody because we can't figure out how to get it at all. So,
But don't stop. Don't stop.
no, don't stop.
No,
At this point,
keep
we've got
doing it.
$9,000
when
sitting
we
there.
figure it out, it's going to be awesome.
Fucking 14-year-old kids on Fortnite can figure out how to get their money out of YouTube, but we can't. So
I can find that piece of paper
which piece of paper?
Everything balances on a piece
with
of
our
paper.
EIN
Steve
number.
can't.
I've given it to you 3 times.
No, you've not given me the piece of paper.
Do you fill out your taxes? Do you fill out taxes? Because you have to put it on every tax year. So go back and look at your taxes.
Wait, we haven't done that yet.
What are you talking about? I don't even know
What are taxes?
Hey, we got
What
another
are you, 100? Isn't that a state in the U.S.?
Do you remember when I went to the bank and I said, here's our number? And they said, that doesn't work. I need the paper. I need the paper that was sent to your house. It has to be on a paper.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, I don't know where that paper is. And then now I got to figure out how to get that paper.
That'll be the next dateline for local Muskegon. Local podcasts, tax evasion.
Tax evasion. They've screwed the government out of at least
$7.
$301. They're all going to prison.
Over the course of 7 years. I will tell you.
290 of it was given to him by a guy named Curtis Ackerman.
President Zachary.
We see
He's an
Curtis
accomplice.
with a piece of paper up in front of his head. He's like, he's got a paper up
Yeah. Let's say ask Curtis. Curtis probably has your IEN number.
No, fucking Curtis would be like all blacked out, like on a harmonizer on his voice because he fucking rolled on us to save himself. He fucking cut a deal with the district attorney to get 0 time.
It's gonna be a dateline. You're right.
Curtis is like, I'm too pretty for prison.
It's gonna be a blacked out photo of just Curtis's head and that beard coming down. People are
And the
like,
man
And
bun.
those big tits.
yeah, just
They don't know who I am, but I've turned them in.
That's look at that, Kyle. That's how much we have on our YouTube account that we can't.
that is sad.
Well, but it's good. It's a good thing.
That is
It's
so
forcing
sad.
us to save.
Right. We're accruing in. You must gotta have a nest egg these days. Oh.
You can blow that in one night on fucking booze.
Cody's like, that's my money. That's my money.
No, it's not. That's what Cody left. Cody's taken 2/3 of that out. He just
Then
knows.
Cody has the IEN number.
Oh, he doesn't have the IAN number.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what
No,
it is.
please donate because that number is really sad. Please
It's not
keep it
that
coming.
much money.
Why? I think in
I mean, we're
normal-
grateful. Don't get me wrong. Huh?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
I think in normal, my wife's gonna kill me fashion. Now what we need to do is we need to find someone who likes the stuff we like, who knows how to do this kind of stuff. We brought Cody in because he knew how to run YouTube.
Right.
We need a financial guy.
Yes, now we need a financial guy.
We need a financial guy. We've got a budget of $1,000.
For the entirety of the time. for like the next 40 years. So
We'll give you 2% of that.
And every once in a while, you can set a chair right there. But you will not get a mic.
No
No
mic.
mic.
You gotta share it.
but help me
That's how
get
you
the
got
pickled
me.
sausage.
That's how you got me.
We could get a mic.
That's how you got me. You got me sucked in here. Here, come in, Kyle. Here's a chair for you. Here's a chair. Need your 2%.
It's like a poker game, man. All you need is a chip and a chair, and you're part of the team. You know?
Kyle, you're a small business owner. This ought to be a piece of cake for you.
I don't have a problem finding my IEN number.
We have the number.
It's
I was gonna
EIN,
say, isn't it EIN?
employer identification number.
EIN, sorry.
EIN with a tax here and a fuck there.
What I don't get is every YouTuber has a business account then?
No,
So why do we need the business account?
because we are an LLC. The podcast is an LLC.
I don't understand these things. Cody.
Yeah, I think I'm probably done with this spot.
So we shouldn't have became an LLC. This would be easier.
That I can't speak to. That.
No.
What?
I don't know if anything's easier for us, to be honest.
No. So let's
What
let's
frustrates me is I go to the bank and I have all of this information and I'm like, here is everything you're asking for.
Never done that. Steve.
Yes, I have. Don't you remember around Christmas I went to the bank? There's text. Look back in your text message. You actually,
I got the paper.
I know. I don't know where the paper is.
He
Why
tried-
would I need a
He
paper?
tried it once 2 months ago, and
Why
that's
would
that.
Why would I need a paper when we've got copies of everything there is?
Except for that piece of
But
paper.
they need the actual piece of paper that was sent to me in the mail with an EIN number. I'm like, well, I've got this document right here, and it has everything on it that you're asking me for. It says it's an EIN number. It says everything else. That's not good enough.
So herein lies the problem, Steve. So this is how we do things. Years and years and years ago, we created Patreon, and we said, hey, we're going to give you guys T-shirts for joining Patreon.
Sorry.
And as opposed to getting those T-shirts out to people, we decided to no longer offer T-shirts to new patrons. So then eventually reached out and said, hey guys, I found the 8 people or 10 people that never got shirts. And I said, I need you to email me at this email address with the subject line that says tees, T-E-E-S, T-E-E-S, tees, like T-shirt. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
So then they do that. So then people start asking where their T-shirts are again. And I was like, it's been months. I have them. So I went as far as to went through the email, wrote down everybody's shirt size, their name, and all of their addresses. And then I ordered the shirts. I got the shirts. I've now given those shirts to Travis and they still haven't gotten sent out. Why? Because Travis doesn't know where to send them because he doesn't have the piece of paper, the one piece of paper that he needs with the names and addresses on them. So the whole needing a piece of paper and not following through, it's not new that my wife's going to kill me podcast. So
Every facet.
It's kind of our thing.
normally I like to shit on Steve, but here I am going, nope, it's one piece of paper. That's the difference between you having a shirt and you not having a shirt. And one of those is going to cost us a fucking arm and a leg because we got to ship that motherfucker to Hitlersville. I'm sorry, Germany. So
Holy fuck.
Come to West
So
Michigan.
that's
You can pick it up here.
Pick up only.
You can pick it up at Mwigtkm.
wow.
Speaking of Mwigtkm, do we have any updates on Mwigtkm there, Pete?
Yeah, it's going to happen.
All right. See you
Yeah.
there.
I just got another vendor, so that's cool. What? Oh, we got a super. No, I don't have my iPad today.
I got it. Curtis Ackerman, $4.99 super chat. Speaking of which, I wasn't going to bring it up, but I do need a 1099 from you guys in order to do my taxes.
Put it down as charity.
You're not getting it, Chris. You're not getting it.
What's a 1099?
Yeah. You're gonna get a handwritten note. Just with crayon and it says in the corners.
I don't think you have to claim
1099.
sexual favors. I don't think it works that way, Curtis. So
Just whatever it is, take the loss.
So for those of you that have never gotten your Patreon shirt, they exist. They're made. They're in Travis's possession. And as soon as I remember to give him the sheet of paper, we are going to get
Do
those.
you know where
out
those
to
shirts
you.
are?
And to you super chatters,
He's only had a
Money's
week to
safe.
lose them.
you don't have to stop giving it to us.
Right.
We're gonna get it someday.
It is secured.
It is secure, and it is a savings account for when the show needs it.
And it is accruing interest as we speak.
Yes, because they can't get into it.
Right.
It's very safe.
Right.
It's very safe, and it's accruing.
The money is.
That's
in
like
it.
somebody saying, "Yep, I've got no risk of getting a VD." That's because you're not having sex. Well, yep, but I'm not getting VD. So, what do you think about that?
Nice.
Yep. March 16th, the Midwest meetup stuff's coming together. We got a little couple potential surprises for Mythic Legions fans. One of those I'm working on with Mr. Steven Machadi. We're not going to say anything more about it.
Just make
There
sure
will
you
be
got the
a-
paper trail taken care of.
I've got a paper trail for days.
Oh.
So I'm running on I'm up to 20 days now that I've ignored Jeremy's last question. So I'm probably within the next 10 going to answer that. So
This fucking guy.
so
All I want to do is help him.
Mhm.
That's all.
you can't give me the kind of help I need, Jeremy. No. And that's not a reflection on you. That's a reflection of my problems.
Well, I
So-
mean, and simply owning up to your problems and just saying, Jeremy, I'm sorry, I fucking suck, would have solved everything.
Oh,
I
wow.
probably would have talked to you, sent you a dick pic or two. You know, I'm here to fucking help you, to motivate you, to be there when you're down.
He demands an apology, is what he's saying.
I don't even want it.
I don't even,
I don't
you
want
can't
an
even get the word
apology.
out.
Is it an apology? Or is it you just want Pete to own up to?
I
his-
just want him to be my friend. I'm sorry that I expect the smallest fucking things from you guys.
I just find it devastating that he needs that smallest little thing to know that he's one of my greatest friends in the world.
Well, and
I
the
don't-
fact that you know
Uh-huh.
that I need that and you're not giving it to me and you're withholding it just to be a wiener, it's not nice.
It's been a long week,
It hurts.
Jeremy.
But, well, what
So-
about the other 20 days?
Well, no, that 7 counts into 20 because it was 13 last time we recorded.
Oh.
So
Well, it feels like it's been longer because
Well,
my
I'm
heart
sorry.
hurts really bad.
well, I have other parts of my body that hurt really bad, and that's why it's been a long
Oh,
week.
okay.
That's 'cause you
So-
turned 40.
You know, kiss my ass about body parts hurting. Shut the fuck up.
40 hits hard.
40 hits hard. Wow. So does all that junk food I eat.
Should have heard my knees pop the other day when I stood up. It wasn't just a pop. It was like a pop. Pop,
That's
pop,
got to
pop,
be getting
pop,
less
pop,
though,
pop.
right? Now that you're a little.
You like
whiny.
started writing lyrics to it as you were standing.
It's like I got a beat going. No,
No.
I got arthritis in my knees. They're fucked. They're forever fucked until they want to do some sort of surgery or something. And well, they can't. They don't want to start with that. They want to make more money off me.
I'm
Before
gonna say
they get to
the
that point.
doctors want to start with that. The insurance companies won't let them.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
right. Because then I got to do it again.
Absolute
Yep.
fucking crock of shit.
So when you want to talk about the new movie coming out, you want to do that now, or you want to wait till later?
What new movie coming out?
That's That's exactly right, right?
I think we could do that. We could do that right now. I
What
think
the fuck are we
Why are
talking
you
about?
beating around the bush?
I didn't want to spoil it. If he's like, no, I don't want to do that for another 20 minutes.
Do what?
so. There's a new Marvel movie coming out.
There is?
Yay.
Is anyone-
Deadpool, right?
Deadpool is coming. All right. Hopefully, they're saying maybe a trailer by the Super Bowl. Who knows? Who cares, right?
What's a Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, I think that's next weekend.
Great big bowl.
When you-
Yeah.
It's when you grind up 5 joints into that little glass
Let's say
thing.
there's a weed and a cereal joke in there. And I took a shit in one once.
But what we're getting is a Sony, or is it Fox? Who has Spider-Man again?
Sony.
A Sony produced.
Oh, this is the all women one that Steven probably is dying to talk about, isn't it?
Well,
I didn't even
Madam
know about-
Web
Madam Web.
with the chick from 50 Shades of Grey, right?
No,
Yes.
well, but
Yes.
also the chick from Anyone But You, who is holy shit. I went to that rom-com with the wifey and worth it.
Okay. Madam. Oh, okay. 2024.
I believe it comes out on February 14th, which is a significant day, by the way, boys. Just a reminder.
February 14th.
Yes,
Yeah.
Madam Web.
Web.
Cody,
Coming out on Valentine's Day.
Cody, the one that's maybe the most in touch with what's coming out is like, what's the name of the movie?
February
I thought you were talking about Deadpool.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
February 14th is coming, boys. Make sure that your wives fucking show you how much you mean to them by getting you gifts.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this Marvel movie. So
You give a fuck.
yeah, I know you could.
We know you don't like those.
Yeah,
You're
we know.
asexual.
We're aware. You're asexual.
So,
that movie.
Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson, Isabella, I don't know how to say that, Merced, Emma Roberts, Celeste O'Connor, and then a couple of dudes. She, I cannot look at her without her being the chick in that stupid movie.
You might be the only guy that's seen that.
What's-
I haven't seen that movie though.
What's stupid about it?
I've only seen like parts of it.
What's stupid about a bondage movie?
It doesn't appeal to me.
I heard it wasn't good though.
Okay, well,
I'd rather just watch porn.
Did you see it?
that's fine. Yeah, just yeah.
Did you see it, Pete?
No, I was busy watching Brokeback Mountain with Jeremy. So,
I haven't seen that one yet either. It's on the list.
Did anybody see it though? Did anybody actually watch
No.
the movie?
yes.
Brokeback Mountain.
Was it no?
But I did
I-
read the first 100 pages of the book.
50
God,
Shades
that's
of
greater
Grey.
than the movie.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what the worst thing I hated about 50 Shades of Grey was every fucking like Kyle Moore aged person comedy hack joke. Like, yeah, that's what they call it. That's what they call my pubes. 50 Shades of Grey. And I'd go, oh, come on. Every person who has gray hair says that. Fucking get original.
Low hanging fruit,
I never
like
heard,
our balls.
I never heard that one.
Fuck.
Why gotta start using that? All right, can anybody really quick? Can anyone tell me who Madam Web is?
No.
It's a Spider-Man
Spider-Man sister,
character.
aunt.
There's a bunch of spider chicks. There's Spider Woman. There's a few of them.
I know, but I'm looking for the main character of this Marvel movie. That's
So I've
coming out.
heard of Madam Web, but
Ow.
isn't she like old?
All I know,
Yes.
hey, all I know is Aunt May, but Madam Web definitely will.
That
Okay.
picture there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is.
Yeah, she's got like she had like the blindfold and she's old as fuck. It
Yes.
probably smells like burnt hair.
Yeah.
She can.
So that's what this is about? Is an old lady?
Yes.
Who's the old lady?
There is one.
the hot chick from 40 Shades of Grey.
40 Shades.
The hot chick from
chick from
35.6
They're missing
Shades of
10
Grey.
shades, but I get it.
Yeah. 40 Shades is the Pornhub the one they
40 Shades of
watch.
Gay.
As a young boy, I guess I was watching the Spider-Man cartoon on Fox.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen some of them.
Madam Web actually was a character on that. There was it was kind of like she's like some kind of Nexus reality, where she could show Peter all these other realities. Anyway.
So she like can reach into the
So she's
multiverse or
Doctor
something,
Strange.
right?
Yes.
Isn't she like the link between all the spider people?
Yes, there's something like that.
Oh,
And
yeah. She was old as shit there.
Yeah,
yes.
still has some hot tits though.
Well, you always give
What
them
tits?
Actually, they're not that great, Jeremy.
That's hot tits.
Look, dude, look at that picture. She's flatter than a shook up 2 liter.
She looks like she's wearing a sports bra.
I don't discriminate against breast size, Pete.
I don't see any breasts there, Jeremy.
It's poking out. Look.
Poking out.
They look
Put a
smushed.
Spider-Man head on that.
Thank you.
No, it's poking out side. See, boop.
Side boob. Cartoon side boob.
Cartoon side boob on an old lady.
Lame.
What we have just determined is Jeremy is not picky.
No, I'm not. I
No.
love it all.
Based on your wife's cup size, that we determined that is a lie.
No, just because
No, I
your
just like
wife's got
those too.
just because your wife's got gigantic boo boos doesn't mean that you like them.
Yeah, I love them.
No, I'm pretty sure that is not right.
Gigantic honkers.
I love my wife in spite of them.
Put your glasses on.
Where the fuck are they?
Such a dick.
I need clear nose. I got you
What
throw it.
Jeremy, what do you call them? Monongahela's?
Yeah, big mahunga halas. Yeah.
Boo boo.
Honkers.
Boo boo.
I'm over here like I want ones that are going to suffocate me during my sleep. He's over here looking at tater tits, man.
Meat slaps.
Meat slaps.
Don't you when you have to go poop, you call it boo
Bam
boo?
bam.
Because
Bam,
Bam
bam.
bam. Oh, that's. I don't know. I got your bam bams and your boom boos.
All comes back to a me and gay. So,
This movie, it looks like they're taking some of the the female spider woman characters, and they're gonna jam them all into this one movie.
and that's historically gone really well. for them.
Yeah, they
So,
just
They double down. The whole Hollywood is doubling down.
they didn't like all these guys in this movie. Let's make them all vaginas and see how it goes.
The bad guy looks like he's wearing a form of a Spider-Man.
Do we know who he is?
I don't know. I've watched the trailer for this movie, which of course the first trailer is the only one I watched.
it's on up there right now.
It didn't really give you a lot of information besides this Madam Web character. It looks like she's seeing the future, which kind of would play into like the actual comic book story. And she is trying to save these 3 girls, I believe, who end up somehow becoming
Spider chick.
spider chicks. Yeah. Yeah.
This is set in the Venom.
I would guess it would have to be set up in that.
So
That's
okay,
what
I love the fact that she's a paramedic. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So they're making an entire Spider-Verse
Oh,
world
I actually like that scene.
With no Spider-Man.
Where
with
she
no
dies.
Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, they showed that she had to get a guy to pull that girl out of the thing because she wasn't strong enough.
Until she got wet.
Who was that actor? Was that Jigsaw?
No, I don't think so. But I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't think he is in this.
We have so far not answered any questions about this movie
Because we don't have any
We
answers.
don't know any of the answers. Half of the people in the room didn't even know the movie was coming out.
Did not know.
No.
No, unaware.
So how wild is that? There's literally a Spider-Man.
And I love Spider-Man. But there's no fucking spider. Well, there's a guy in a spider suit, but yeah, it's a cool spark. Yeah.
Thank God there's a dude in there in a
I'll
spider
tell you what
suit.
happened. I'll tell you what happened.
I didn't set out to feel that way,
But I did.
but it happened.
I'll tell you what happened. They got 3/4 into making this movie. Then the Marvels came out and they were like, oh, fuck. Well, we've got so much money into it. We're this way far. Let's just put it out there and just kind of cover it up. Maybe nobody will realize it's there.
I don't get it. They made the Venom movie, which was like successful and it was pretty okay. It was a good movie. I watched it. I liked it.
Did anybody like the second one?
But like it was good,
Didn't see
but
the
like
second
I
one.
forgot to watch it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
me
kind
too.
of what it is. Like you're like, oops. But I thought it was good. But like this, where's Spider-Man? I want
Oh, it's
Spider-Man.
not Jigsaw.
Why don't we have Spider-Man? Where's Spider-Man?
12 Spider-Man movies.
That's true, but if these movies are gonna be
Maybe there's a cameo.
in
I
the
mean,
Spider-Man world universe, like shouldn't I'm just confused as what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, this web, it says her web connects them all except for Tobey Maguire.
Or
All of
any
the
of
ones
those
that- all of the
guys.
ones that people care about. Tom Holland. All of the spider people that we all care about are not in this.
You should care because it's this hot chick.
If you don't like this,
there's got to be some kind of explanation. Like
Sexist.
maybe Peter Parker's a baby in this.
Well, I think this is back at time because I did see online. I saw they were showing pictures of the trailer. They were showing stuff that was in the background, and like there's a Calvin Klein ad that was on like a wall that came out in I can't like 93 or something like that.
Oh, so
Yeah,
they're really doing what
I love-
fucking the Marvels did. When
I love
Captain Marvel went to the 90s. so-
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of a back in time.
So maybe that's
kind of
why
thing.
she's not an old hag.
Cassandra Webb develops the power to see the future. Forced to confront revelations about her past, she forges a relationship
Of course.
with 3 young women bound for powerful destinies.
Wow.
If they can all survive
webs.
a deadly present.
Guys, read the top comment here.
Mm,
I love the low budget aesthetic. I can't read all that.
It's stunning and brave of the film executives and producers to make a feature-length film look like a CW special. Wow. Thank you, Sony Pictures, for warning me ahead of time before considering wasting my gas and purchasing a ticket to go see this.
Stunning and brave.
A CW special. Well, I did look at the cast, and Emma Roberts plays Mary Parker. So I'm wondering if this is a
Madam Web takes place in 2003.
Okay.
okay.
Someone said I almost thought this was a real movie for a second.
It says I almost thought this movie was real for a second.
Yeah. Guess what? It is.
You know, we all wanted after the No Way Home movie, which was fantastic.
Yes.
We were all like, you were hearing things about, what about Andrew Garfield? What if he got his own movie? And everybody wanted to see that. And if they'd have made that, we'd all be fucking high-fiving right now.
Yes.
Being like, we're going, when is the group going together? Like we used to do in the old days. But they give us this shit. Doubling down.
They could have given us another Tobey Maguire, another Andrew Garfield, any of those. And I mean, who knows? Maybe one of them will make an appearance at the fucking end. You'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
good luck getting people to go see this one.
So, perfect example for me, I've been talking on this podcast about how excited I was that Disney got the X-Men back.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, listen, guys, this is how they're going to turn it around. That'll get the nostalgia aspect because it's going to get all of us who grew up watching the X-Men movies in the theaters. They're going to do all of this stuff. So what do? They put Beast in the end of the Marvels movie.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Christ, man.
Did
Jeez.
anyone talk about that? Did anyone give a shit?
I saw like a blurb.
But because
That's
no one
about
saw
it.
the movie.
Right.
So like
You
no
threw
one
in this
even saw the
fucking thing
movie.
into a movie that people, I mean, maybe they thought people were going to go. I don't know.
Heidi said to me the other day, she goes, I can't believe how much we used to go to the movies and how that stopped.
Yeah.
And I said,
I would have to go to see a fucking movie because it was crucial to the fucking storyline that I've been following for years.
what's the last movie for each one of you that you were like, I have to go see this in the theater?
The last movie I went and saw in the theater was
50 Shades of Grey.
Super Mario or Turtles, one of those.
I saw neither of those in the movie.
it wasn't even that good of a movie, but I thought it was going to be. But it was 65. I went to that Adam Driver dinosaur movie, so I thought it was going to be fantastic, and it was okay, but it really wasn't.
I can't even tell you the last movie I went and saw.
Anyone but you.
Legends Collector 1321 says
Before
Uncle
that.
Ben is in it as a paramedic, so Peter is at most a young teen if he's even born yet.
Okay.
Still, I don't care. I don't want
Uncle Ben was never known to be a paramedic, was he?
I don't think so.
No, he was an old guy that wanted to.
But depending on what
wanted
universe
to paint the
they're
kitchen.
they're in.
In the Madam Web universe,
Huh?
But wanted to what?
He was an old guy that wanted to paint the kitchen. Remember Tobey Maguire?
yeah,
They were supposed to help him paint the kitchen, and he came home and it was all done.
That's the thing, is it really feels like they are not putting out movies that any of us really want.
They're doubling down. They're like, hey, you know what? We know exactly what these guys want.
well, okay, and
Let's
Jesse,
not give it to them.
and Jesse says the Marvels was fun. It's not Endgame, but it's a lot better than Captain Marvel, and that
True.
may be. I didn't watch it. That may be, but it's movies like those crappier ones that are keeping me from seeing any sort of sequel to it or whatever.
The
Or,
last,
and I will see it eventually, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out to the fucking theater
I
and pay
didn't
money
see
for it.
the Marvels, but Captain Marvel was horrible.
It was watchable.
it was not horrible. I just would not say it was good.
I watched it because it was in the theater.
I liked
and
it better than
didn't wanna walk
Shang-Chi.
out.
Are we still in like a COVID drought thing?
It is
You're
weird.
in-
It is weird. It is weird. It's
We're
not
in
only
a thing where the freaking Hollywood doesn't want to give us what we want
that's
They
all
want
tied in. I
to
think
give us what they want to give us and make us like it.
I think COVID obviously screwed up all of the going to the theater, but then since then the product that they've been putting out is not.
And writer strike.
Yeah,
I
and the
think-
writer
Right,
strike too.
yeah.
Yeah, so all of that stuff in a row is
Started way back.
it's gonna end up being hurting for 10 years.
Blame it on COVID or waivers. I've been
I'm not
calling
blaming anything
I've
on
been calling this
COVID.
since the early days of the podcast. I forewarned. I said all this shit's gonna come crashing down. It's all gonna be about a bunch of chicks. It's all gonna suck. And now it is. And you guys are like, oh, it was because of COVID. and it was because of the writer's strike, not because Steve called it 10 fucking years ago.
My argument against that,
You made it manifest.
like
Yeah,
we,
I crossed it.
like we've talked about, there has always been strong female characters.
Well done, strong
Yes,
female
well done.
characters that everybody loves.
Yes.
And I'm one of them. There's
Yep.
lots of them out there that I like.
What I blame this on,
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. First Wonder Woman. I was over the moon about the first Wonder Woman.
No,
movie.
I want you to give me the list, and I want you to get to what would qualify as lots. That's what I want to hear. Wonder Woman,
I had no problem with Black Widow.
Black Widow,
Sarah Connor. Aliens lady.
Ripley.
Ripley.
Okay.
There's I mean, you go back to cowboy movies. The lady on
Hey,
Gunsmoke.
I had lots of sex last year. How many times did you get laid? 4.
That is a lot. Holy
I
shit.
had a lot
Ray?
to drink last night. What'd you have? 4 beers. No, you didn't.
Ray. I liked Ray in the
Okay.
first movie.
Okay.
I like Leia.
Okay.
I like Padme.
Okay.
There's a ton of them.
In 30 years
She-Ra,
of cinema,
I'm a She-Ra fan. Who
Okay.
has a whole fucking
you
shelf?
don't have to raise your voice. We're in the
Who
same
has-
room.
Go to
Like,
my house.
just asking you a question.
I had a whole shelf of Princess of Power freaking characters on my shelf. She-Ra. I've always been a big fan of
You
She-Ra.
always have loved little dolls.
I'm not anti-female.
Scantily clad.
Anti-stupid writing and making female dumb.
You didn't like any in the Black Panther side of the universe. You didn't like any of the females in that. You didn't like Okoye?
Which one's that?
She's the bald one that's the leader of the guard.
You mean
Okoye?
what's
Yeah,
your name for the Walking
Michelle.
Dead?
Yep.
She was okay.
Okay.
She really wasn't much of a character. She's beat up people. I didn't.
You're looking for like a more of the main
Okay.
character.
All right, I'll give you that.
I mean, I didn't.
I don't know how strong Sarah Connor is. She needed the Terminator to come back and save her, but whatever. So
Fought the Terminator
Multiple times.
I've only seen one movie. So
But go ahead. Pete, Go ahead.
You're getting Deadpool though, right?
Yes.
And that's gonna be rated R.
Yes.
Right.
And so like
That's huge.
I am one of those people. Cody's saying Deadpool, and for sure, like Deadpool's gonna come out. We're all gonna go, holy shit, that was awesome. We'll all be
Well, we hope it's going to be awesome.
and I just can't imagine them messing up. I have faith in Ryan Reynolds, really, to be honest.
And that's the only thing that's keeping me going. This is going to fucking suck.
Yeah.
Because it's going from that, like, holy shit, he was getting pegged in the first movie. Like, is Disney going to,
Right.
you know, maybe there won't be a pegging. And
I love how that's the first place he goes.
Well,
Of everything in that movie,
that was like the only
one.
that was like the only thing I was like keeping me from letting
There
Lily.
better be pegging.
I'm just saying that was the only thing that was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna let Lily see that.
I
Dude's getting banged in the butt.
I did
Like,
the exact same thing. I fast forwarded through that little sequence when I let Pearson watch it,
I rewound it so many times.
which was devastating because I liked it a lot. So
Happy International Women's Day.
So
Yeah.
I do think there is a future. I mean, there's stuff to be excited about, but
But
it is,
get to it already then.
That's
Fuck.
the thing. And that's I still will say I feel like because they are trying to shoehorn a certain story agenda on us, they're sacrificing good writing, and then we're just kind of getting crap just rolled out one after another.
It doesn't feel like there's a lot of heart or soul in most of this shit. And I felt like before there was a lot of care that was put into a lot of these
Right.
movies.
I'm in the exact same boat. I watched these most recent ones and I was like, there's no caring, there's no love for the characters, there's no pegging. What the fuck are they doing?
I watched the other day. I stumbled. I don't know if I was in my feed or something in
Maybe your
reels or
feedback.
whatever, but I stumbled upon the scene of when they're all fighting Thanos in it's the first of the sequels, I think. It's the one where Star-Lord is fighting him, and they're all realizing that they're on the same team because they don't know who Star-Lord is. They're like, who do you serve? And he's like, who I serve? You know,
Jesus.
he's like, you from Earth? He's like, I'm from Iowa or wherever he says.
Yeah.
That's Earth. Anyways,
I think
and
it's
I'm like
Missouri.
immediately like in. I'm like, Foop. I'm like, if that would have kept playing, I probably would have watched the fucking thing to the end
Yeah.
because I care about those characters. It was all good. It was all well written. Everything was great. Anything in the whole 10 years of shit that they put together, I love.
Yeah.
You know, and then all of a sudden, I just started to feel like it's
What
all
what did
shit.
you think about Guardians 3?
I liked it. I didn't love it.
I
but I
had
liked
a
it.
really good time with that.
That movie was fucking brutal.
Brutal.
got you.
Like I wasn't.
Yeah, like there were
expecting
tears
that.
and shit, but like it
No,
was
you know
because
what I
the
mean?
first two movies are a lot lighter. There's a lot more comedy in it. There's a lot more
Yeah,
fun in it.
it was
and then
brutal.
it went completely opposite. But it was good. The storytelling was good.
Adam Warlock was a chump,
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah. You take him out of the. He doesn't even need to be in the damn
Yeah.
movie.
Nope.
Doesn't even need to be in the movie.
Now, and I mean, here's a shocker for you guys. I'm a romantic because I mean,
Dogs
I'm like,
don't count.
Are you mispronouncing it? Are you saying Roman antic? Because like all males should be in society and wear togas and like orgies and Caligula and shit, or
I wanted to see Gamora and Star-Lord spark it up again, and that didn't happen.
that's not the right Gamora though. That wouldn't have that would have felt forced.
Yeah, but like if
Gamora
something
doesn't
happened
know
to
him.
Courtney and I got a new Courtney and we didn't hit it off, I'd
No,
be
not
pissed.
one of us would be
Oh,
surprised.
God. Did
Because Steve today couldn't get Courtney.
worried as I did?
About what?
Nothing. I don't even want to draw attention to it, even though I already have. Carry on.
Steve today couldn't get Courtney again.
Oh,
You got Courtney back then, and then you fell the fuck apart.
yeah, I get
Like
it
you,
together.
there's no fucking. You have zero chance of getting Courtney today. None.
Shoot, I'd be badass in 6 months.
Okay.
Not in a row.
Oh yeah, I got this.
How?
Best of luck to you.
How? I mean,
You guys don't know me when I'm thinking I'm a machine. Being married is my kryptonite.
Pop machine.
I don't want to drink pops.
Vending machine.
I won't bring all that bullshit into the house. I'll just be chicken breast and fucking.
Rice, white rice.
Which is
No,
weird
white rice
because he's
has got
not a
too
big
much
fan of
sugar.
breast.
You're gonna do rice
So-
and do brown rice. I know how to do this shit. I just can't.
Well,
Not with all this negative. Hey, let's try to get in shape. Okay, could we get pizza tonight? Well, that sounds really good.
so you're saying you could all of a sudden get willpower if you
Fuck
needed
yeah.
to win Courtney back.
I'd be on a schedule. I'd be like fucking at the gym 4 times a week instead of, hey,
Is that what you do at the gym is
Can you
fuck?
pick up the groceries after work tonight between 3
So-
and 4? I'm supposed
wait,
to go to
wait,
the gym. No, not gonna do that. You got to get their groceries. I'm like, fuck. No, I'm
So-
not driving all the way back to the gym. See, marriage in life is my kryptonite. You freaking make me. Courtney,
So you're fat because of Courtney?
Yep. I blame it all on
I've
her.
lost everything that I ever had because of Courtney.
I blame it all on her. If Courtney was smart,
Keep an eye out on
It's
the
not
super
her fault you
chats.
kept
Keep
on
an
the
eye out
baby
super
weight.
chats.
if Courtney was smart, she'd divorce me and then try to get me in 6 months. Because that she'd be like,
I don't think that's going to go the way you think that's going to go.
What's that? What was that? That's cute.
I have that picture in my house.
Yeah, you do. Good luck trying to get new Kathy without that on the wall. If you ever needed to win her back.
Yeah.
fucking start having my eyebrows waxed again. Everything would be fucking.
Again?
You wet,
Yeah,
you
man.
gotta
Wax your eyebrows?
wax the eyebrows,
Back in the day, you gotta get them perfect.
wax the
All
Wax
you
the
do when
hair
you
on
say
its
that
knuckles.
shit is fucking make Courtney look bad for falling for you in the first place.
I
So,
was a fucking catch.
hey, Steve, do you want to go to the mall today? I can't. I got a waxing appointment
at the mall.
at the mall.
You want to watch me get my eyebrows waxed?
I don't know. Can they retrieve your testicles too?
Oh,
What are you looking for?
Got a super chat.
Can't find the EIN number, but man, we got a picture of Steve from 1995.
Jesse with the super chat. Let him cook. Oh.
all right.
Yeah,
Well, I
I'm
guess.
telling you.
Yeah.
So, toy news.
So, Madam Web,
Who's going? Who's going to see Madam Web?
when does it come out? It comes out February 14th.
Yeah.
Go see it.
I'm definitely not going that day.
Yep.
Already?
Renetta reached out to me about going to see it, so I think I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'm sure it'll be
She
interesting.
came to Pearson's Wrestling yesterday.
Oh, awesome. He's so awesome.
She is awesome.
Yeah. I'm,
Pearson's performance, not so much.
it takes a while to get into
Oh, it
that.
does.
Yeah.
He's working hard.
And he's a grown boy.
He is a
Is,
grown boy.
is Vernetta's son his coach?
It was absolutely hilarious because he's like, yeah, we got some new coaches. And he's like, and he says a couple names. He goes, and somebody named Coach Sargent. I said, that's Jerian, right? And he goes, what? I said, Sargent is Jerian's last name. It's Jerian Sargent. He goes, what? I said, your new coach is Jerian, Vernetta's son. Oh my God, it's awesome. I'm like, yeah, I know it's awesome. So a guy named Coach Sargent. Idiot.
That's a cool name, Coach Sargent.
It is absolutely cool. Yeah. Hey, Sarge, what do you think about this? And what I love about wrestling coaches and Jerry and Riley Brown, I think is the other kid's name. We're doing it. So one of our wrestlers is and she's a phenomenal wrestler. I think she's an 8th grader. And they're trying to get her to pull this arm in a certain direction. And you probably understand what they're doing, and I don't. But she needed
drag.
She was on top and she was spinning, and they were trying to get her to pull the other girl's arm straight out to flatten her a little bit or whatever. And so they're on the sidelines and they're doing it. Like the two coaches are like demonstrating it, going, pull the arm, pull, and they're like wrestling. It was so awesome, man. Like the way they get into it. And referees in wrestling are the best. And because they
Some of them are very flamboyant.
Oh yeah.
They're very dramatic.
And they scoot around
They
like on their
scoot around,
bellies and they're
slide.
looking. Oh yeah. So there's a little girl. She must have been about 5 years old at the tournament yesterday. And because of the way wrestling works, the refs don't pay attention to the clock. When it gets close, a person goes out with a towel wrap and then just taps them when it's 0 so they can blow the whistle so they can watch for a pin and not have to look at the clock. This little girl was karate chopping these motherfuckers. I mean, she was hitting these guys so hard in the back, you could hear it up in the bleachers, and we were dying laughing. So Piper's like, Dad, I want to do that. I was like, I know you do, you violent little creature.
I got a photo from Courtney.
Photo from Courtney.
This is back in the brown rice and chicken breast days.
Yeah, there's his dick.
Yeah, zoom in.
Well, it's just a few short years.
It's short something.
Few short
Before we
hairs.
met there. Well, couple
So
years.
why navy and black mismatched knee pads?
I was a poor kid. I took what I got.
Okay.
I was from across the tracks.
My brother. So my son
I
asked
was a
my.
greaser, not a soch.
So my brother was both my brothers wrestled, but my
Jesus Christ, what happened?
youngest brother
Marriage.
Pearson asked my brother if he needed knee pads, and he said, "Yeah, if you want to be a bitch." So
Oh,
he goes, 1 knee pad maybe on your shooting knee, but 2 knee pads, that's bitch work. That's what Dylan said. So.
You
I don't
slide
think
better.
those shoes are on the right feet.
You slide better with knee pads. When somebody shoots in on you and you put your laces down and your knee pads on the ground,
Somebody shoots
they
in
just
on you.
push you back. They just push you back instead of being able to grip and turn your dump one. I enjoyed knee pads because of the slipperiness. I could slide around.
you
the mat.
said penis.
Make a guy push you out of bounds, start over. What'd you say?
Steve sent that.
Yeah.
What?
He did. He got it up on the
Oh, you said that. Rodius.
Jesus
Courtney
Christ.
texted me and said, I'm going to send
Steve
this.
jerks
You
off
are
to that
so
picture.
my
You know that,
God.
right?
Background on his phone.
When he needs a little inspiration, pulls that bitch out and spatters all over it.
That was all Courtney.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man.
All right, here's some toy news.
Oh God. I missed you guys.
Here we go.
What the fuck is this?
This is G.I. Joe Ultimates Wave 6D.
Does Baroness have a deer head mount for the wall? What the fuck is that thing?
There's a picture that'll go into that. I have no fucking clue. I didn't watch every episode of the old cartoons, but here we are. Scarlet, Lady J, and Baroness. The 3-pack. If you get all of them together, I think it's a 3-pack. I think if you buy them all together, you get like a special exclusive
Those are your
Super
targeted
7
ads on
bonus
Facebook if you saw
accessory
one,
pack.
Mm.
But oh, they look pretty colorful.
I don't know.
Steven?
I don't know what they're doing here. I don't
Crap.
know.
It's crap. It's crap.
why
Who's making this?
Super 7. They're reusing the molds. They're
So-
reusing the.
So Deke and there were two different releases of G.I. Joe back in the day, right? Different companies.
Who's
and
Deke?
Deke is like
Oh, is that what they're doing?
they had their own cartoon, like it was a
Well, it was
company.
Deke was after. So the main G.I. Joe cartoon everybody knows and loves was done by Sunbow.
Sunbow.
Sunbow, that's
Then
right.
they had
yeah.
the movie Cobra La, all that. And then it was done. They never made any more episodes. A few years later, another company named Deke created the new G.I. Joes. You guys might remember, probably not Pete, but you guys might remember the theme song. Got to get tough. Yo, Joe. Yeah. Got to
Okay.
get tough. Yeah, and they had a bunch of the new characters, and they brought Cobra Commander back, and they transformed him back from a snake into a human, and it was the battle armor. And they had some voice actors. When Sergeant Slaughter was back as a voice actor, some of them were the
They
same,
wasn't doing
some of them
anything
were
else?
different. And
Like, yeah, I got time. I'm
it's-
Sergeant Slaughter.
it never was quite as good as the Sunbow cartoon.
I love the head sculpts. All the purple gloves and then that they can go to hell. But
So-
the head sculpts are great.
Go to
These
hell,
are the
you die.
Dick colors or
Deke.
whatever.
The Deke also did the Inspector Gadget and a bunch of other.
Yeah.
Boop,
At the end.
Yeah, the head sculpts are wonderful. The
Yeah,
rest of it's
that
crap.
legit is a deer skull thing. Like,
Yeah.
That might be the thing she put on her head to turn Cobra Commander back into a
Yeah,
man.
they just showed it. There we go.
see, now that toy's got titties. Unlike Madam Web. You know what I mean?
No,
Madam Web's
They
got
all got
cobwebs in her
titties.
crotch.
they all got
90.
Animation was never as good. Yeah, I've recently watched some of it because
You're a fucking loser.
maybe
I think Chris. I can't remember if it was Chris or not, but somebody commented on this and said they're predicting this will be the first G.I. Joe Ultimates line not to get funded, even though it's not like a Kickstarter kind of thing. But as we've seen with a couple of Super
Yeah.
7,
These are
items
kind
now.
of fun
so that's our
No.
to me. I think these are fun.
Scarlet.
I think they look.
But
cool.
this is coming from a guy who casually like
right.
G.I.
The
Joe.
colors don't mean anything to you. But
Right.
you like how that looks.
I think it looks good.
They look like quality figures. The sculpts do look really nice. I don't mind the colors because I'm a
I was
Turtles
gonna
guy.
say you're kind of
You
the
know,
neon type
I'm-
of dude.
Yeah, and I'm a Neon Joe guy anyways. Wow, that smells worse than the burnt hair. Sorry about that, Kyle.
Sorry,
I get excited sometimes.
Barbecue dog hair.
Cute dog hair.
Yeah, Deke did like Inspector Gadget, The Littles,
I'm
Get
sorry.
Along Gang, Kid Video, Rainbow Bright, Heathcliff, Care Bears, Hulk Hogan, Rock and Wrestling. So they did a lot of shit. Mask, Kissy Fur. Real
When are we gonna get
Ghostbusters.
Mask Ultimates, motherfuckers?
No kidding.
It seems about time, right?
You know, especially now that we're seeing some of the Joe vehicles
yeah.
that Hasbro's doing. Like, that would be something that I would not be able to not get. The other thing that if somebody would finally like legit make them, but I want them in 6-inch, fucking visionaries, man. I think those would be so badass.
I think
It'd
you'd
be
see.
fun. 6-inch
You got a
figure.
better chance of seeing. I mean, I agree completely, but I think you got a better chance of seeing
What is
Mask
this?
before you see Visionary.
But you know what?
version.
Would be the ultimate fucking Exo Squad.
Oh yeah, Exo Squad would be
You know?
because they could make all that in 6-inch. I mean, there wasn't
Right.
a ton of stuff.
Well, but what you could do is you could make the figures 3 1/4, and then scale the suits to that. It wouldn't have to go 6-inch.
Well, they could do the same
know?
thing then with Masks. Just go to 4-inch, and
Right.
then they could do all of that stuff. But
Right,
If
scale
you're
it
gonna
up.
get a vamp and 6-inch vamp, then you can get half the vehicles or more of half the vehicles.
Could
in
you
Mask.
fucking imagine a 6-inch scale Rhino?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Holy
Fucking
shit
awesome.
balls!
I think you guys are dreaming, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're
Well,
dreaming,
yeah.
but it's a great fucking dream.
Yeah.
A rhino for
I
3
dream about-
1/4 inch would be more feasible.
Oh yeah, no,
That's what I
agree
mean.
completely. I agree completely, but it's
but that
6-inch
would
be
still be
awesome.
pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
dream about that more than I dream about Marvel movies. Fuck.
There you go.
It would be cool. It would be super cool. I just some of those.
Who do I got to
Twilight-
talk to? Do I need to email Flynn?
You get-
That's what I should do.
Yeah,
Call
dude,
Corn
let's
Boy.
get him on the show.
He
He'll
comes on
come.
every show.
Yeah, he goes on any show. He's a whore. Let's do it.
He gets in. My
Call him
seat
right
that
now,
way.
Brian. We need to talk.
I've got to sell.
That is so.
He has his mobile.
He friend requested me when I called him Flynn Flam all those years ago, and I set him aside next to Oliver Peterson and forgot about him.
Said I'll come back to that.
So yeah, these are $165 for all three. You get that super pack.
What is that price wise? That's 55 a piece.
55 a piece,
Okay.
but you don't get the super pack with the accessories. So
If you order
if
those
you
Order them together,
separately,
you get
yep,
them. You get the pack.
Yep.
from Super 7. So if you order them together at Big Bad Toy Store, I don't think you get the pack.
Okay, yeah, that's probably the case. I don't know for sure.
Pretty sure.
This is one of those He-Man rock things, right?
Yes, it
Yep,
is.
here we go. Next, we have an advertisement for Mattel Creations. They are going to be putting out Rock On from Motu Origins on, I think, I don't remember the date, February 16th or something. I don't know.
Pretty
Again,
cool.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a Saturday, whatever that
Yeah,
Saturday is.
Can you go to the previous picture?
I do dig the revealed Friday at 1:30, the blacked out figure there.
And
man.
then one more before that. Sorry, it's a little bigger. There we go.
Friday.
Yep, Friday, February 16th at 9 a.m.
So noon.
Is there
Eastern.
are there any
He-
pictures of him as a rock?
No, this is all we've seen are these pictures right
Do-
here from
do
a
we-
like a convention.
Do we anticipate it being able to be a rock, or are they
Yeah.
still
Oh, yeah.
going
Yeah, he's
that?
got
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
pieces attached to
Well,
him
I-
back there, so
Jeremy, I love you. I'm not an idiot. I see the rock
when he's
pieces.
got articulation. so I
Okay,
would
well,
assume.
but some transformers don't transform because they just focus on the.
Well, if you
In-
do,
in
Didn't
robot
let me
form.
finish my sentence. So
I was just trying to help. I'm trying to be interested in what you love.
Oh,
that's what he loves.
Cody, can you grab him a baby wipe?
a box of them.
I need a man wipe. So yeah, I don't know how much they're gonna fucking make him be. I don't know if it'd be like a $20 figure. or what.
No, if this is Mattel Creations, it's going to
Well,
be.
they haven't made them all super expensive on there.
It's going to be probably $34.99
That
minimum.
would fucking suck. It'd be better if they did a
There's
fucking
not
2-pack
much
of
to him,
both.
really.
It doesn't matter. It's going to be exclusive.
This looks cool, you guys.
He looks like the vintage figure. So I mean,
Cody
whether
says,
that's
this looks cool to you guys?
Whether
This was Cody. This was one of the ones that like later into the figures, like they got creative, and this guy turns into a rock.
A rock.
Supposedly.
It's a comet.
he's a comet warrior.
Well,
It's
his,
some
his
dumb-
name's
If you
not.
watch the new cartoon, you'd think more highly of him.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
mean,
think lowly of him. I'm
until
just
it dies.
explaining to Cody.
So do you I think this podcast has started to go downhill, and it all when Cody lost his mic.
Well, duh.
When
I
we
mean-
get our $1,000, we'll get him a mic.
This podcast started to go downhill when we were at that campground. We're like, we should do a podcast.
That was the best it ever could have been. Right there. It was pure like
Yep.
a virgin.
So you getting
Yes, definitely.
We should go back to
I'm going to
episode
get it.
0.
I'm going to get it only to put it in the booth. I don't give a rat's ass about Rock Boy.
I
So,
like him. I
I'll
like him.
grab
Rock
him.
on.
although the
Give him
last
a
couple I
face.
purchased from Mattel Creations they're still available. So I did see one of these in the store the other day.
I haven't seen any of these in the store yet, and it's
I
pissing
saw
me
the
off.
trap jaw
Oh, the mouse jaw.
mouse jaw.
I want that so bad.
All right, I'll keep an eye out for it. But it was the only one I saw. And when I saw it, I was like, did somebody make this and return it? Because it looks like
They're
shit.
funky looking.
Yeah.
I
Here's
would.
the inbox.
I'd walk
pictures
around all
of
day with an itchy asshole before I'd even wipe my ass with these figures. So,
Turtles and Gray Skull Moss Man inbox pictures. I don't know. This is one of the more fun ones for
I was
me.
gonna say I could see like this looks like something you would really like.
Yeah, he's translucent. Looks pretty evil there, and he's got some interesting armor shit going on. So
who's he supposed to be in the Turtles world?
they like mutate him. That's all I know.
Yeah,
I
think it's
so I
all
don't know.
that.
They just
So it's not like a
basically-
direct mashup then.
No.
No.
Well,
okay.
the
It's like they pull him into.
Is it like Baxter Stockman? Because it looks kind of
the
planted.
trap jaw I saw the other day.
Buggy.
You can take off trap jaws, like you can interchange this, and one of them is a mouser.
Yeah.
So it's a white robot mouser you can put on, and it clamps. It does the mouth.
Yeah, apparently, like Krang, I guess pulls Masters of the Universe people into Dimension X or something and mutates some of them. I don't know exactly the story, but I don't know.
If you want to see this line succeed, get out there and buy them now. Otherwise, get ready to find these at Ali.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I'll get them cheap.
Are you gonna be brave though? Or are you gonna risk the? Are you gonna try and wait for them on clearance?
No,
You're gonna buy them.
no.
right
If
away.
I see him in the store,
You're
I'll
buying
buy
them.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, this is killing me, man.
Going
So
back to GI Joe, we have some classified reveals from February 1st, I believe. Looks like we have a deluxe dock, a dreadnought torch, Tiger Force tripwire and roadblock 2-pack, Night Creeper, Jinx, and Naugahyde, pork belly, and Yabo.
Do we have close? Okay, here we
Yep,
go.
some up close pictures.
I love it.
Yeah.
Torch
Looks like Lemmy.
Amazing.
Cool.
The
flavor
ace
facts.
is fade.
This is the yes, exactly. This is the problem. Is like I'm out of Joe, but this is the shit that's trying to bring me back in. They're doing a good job.
Yeah, they're doing a
fantastic.
hell of
They're
a job.
tickling my
A
fucking
hell of a
fancies,
job.
man.
Yeah.
Everybody
They're doing it
loves-
right.
Everybody loves the dreadnoughts.
Well,
I mean,
Pete, don't get back into it. Just buy the dreadnoughts.
It's not even the dreadnoughts, dude. It's the fucking Vipers
Yeah.
and the Mutton Junkyard. And if you remember my
yeah.
days of GI Joe collecting, but like that, like this. You fucking kidding me? He's got 2 animals.
With a nose ring, yep.
What kind of asshole has
Timon
a
and
nose
Pumbaa
ring
with
like
him.
that? It was
Yabo.
pathetic.
I loved Naugahyde.
Naugahyde is one of my favorite figures.
It's just
So cool. And he looks really cool here.
Craven's brother.
just an evil Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Man.
the movie version of Jinx. That's not. I don't think that's the.
It's more just a stylized version. I
Is
would
that
say.
Jinx?
Yeah.
Pretty close to the toy.
Is that Cobra Ninja?
Oh, it's very close to toy,
I
but
don't
so
think she
was
had
the.
bare sleeves in the original.
No,
3/4
I'm just
figure.
saying. I think the movie. I think that's
I'm-
the movie.
I'm here for the tatted toys, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Little
Tatted,
Yeah.
titted.
How the fuck do you not buy that goddamn
I had
figure?
Jinx. She was my only female figure I think I had,
You didn't have Scarlet or Lady J.
and
or
all the GI
Meredith.
Joes banged her. Like if those GI Joes could talk and her could talk, I'd be in as much trouble as Vince McMahon for all the GI Joes I made bang her.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
awesome. Let's
Christ.
make light of sexual assault. That's funny.
Oh my god.
It's good
I'm
fodder
just
for
saying, if
comedy.
they were real people, I'd have been in trouble. Thank God they were just toys.
There you go.
This
Apparently
right
that's
here-
all they were to Vince too.
How the fuck?
Yeah,
how the fuck
no
do I
shit.
not buy
Best
this
nightmare.
figure,
I
Kyle?
didn't even
have
I have to have this
You
figure.
have to have that figure. Yeah.
Doc, I love Doc.
Ah, so
So-
good.
Travis, I bought from you years ago, and then I sold it back to you. But
Lifeline.
no, it was the deluxe dock. It came in that mailer, and I don't remember why it was special in that mailer.
Because it was a mail
But-
away.
Yeah.
But man, it just it's the 6-inch version of that. Look at that fucking cot, dude.
Yeah.
That is so good.
It's killer.
It's
It's killer.
Honestly, I'm excited for these.
No.
Oh
see,
god.
these ones don't do anything for
Tiger
me. But
Force kiss off.
Tiger Force.
well, the
2-pack.
weaponry is pretty rad. Who is that? Roadblock and
Tripwire.
Tripwire.
no, it's Roadblock, isn't it?
Yeah. Roadblock on the right.
Roadblock and Tripwire.
I was kidding. I knew what you said. So I was trying to be funny. Failed.
Nope.
I love how they're scaled though.
Roadblock's huge.
Yeah, it's a ripper. A fucking chainsaw, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't really tell what.
No,
or
it's
what-
the no. It's a mine detector. It's
Oh,
it's
so
on
the-
wheels.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a track
Oh,
I'm seeing,
okay.
not a chainsaw
Yeah.
blade.
Yeah.
Sorry, listeners.
The background graphic kind of
Yeah.
shakes it up a little bit.
The clumsy guy whose hands get steady as hell when he handles bombs. It's what his file card says. It's awesome.
What's his name?
Tripwire.
Tripwire.
He's like super clumsy,
Okay.
but then when he gets on the job, he's like,
Laser focus.
yep.
Can you go back to the Ripper, the Dreadnought?
Very first one you showed us.
Yeah. That,
Right there.
so I saw someone talking online. Knox. It says on the back of his
Knox
torch.
rule.
So
Spelled wrong?
wasn't it always to N-O-K?
I think so. There's
Yeah.
an N-O-C-K there. I can't
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
you're right, Trav.
It's spelled wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, it
look
was
at
always
you. Look
Dread
at the
and
big
okay.
brain on Travis.
Well, I saw it online. Someone else said it. Like,
Look at the
I
ability to
just
read on
remembered what
Travis.
But I just wondered if why if that's now these are digital renders too.
Yeah.
So it's possible that's something that will be different down the road. But
Could be.
I just wondered if there was a reason why they did that. We're like, well, yeah, the reason why it was like that before is because the dude that did that couldn't spell, and now we're fixing that. So
Or
they don't have the name. Or,
Is
Yeah, you're right there. Look at the vintage. It says NOKF.
yeah,
Dreadnoughts.
which is not a huge deal, and really no one's gonna.
Yeah,
give a
nobody's
shit.
not gonna buy that
Yeah.
because it's misspelled.
Right.
I'm so excited to have the three main.
But see
knobs.
that one I need right there. That is that Ripper.
Yeah, it's yes, that's Ripper.
Look, that's a fucking Hertz tool, man. That's the jaws of life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, how do you?
Dude,
Stupid.
it's so funny because that's exactly how we're talking here. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get the
What's
Right.
funny is
Yeah.
Curtis Ackerman has fallen deep into Joe's.
Yeah.
Recently.
Has he
Yep.
snapped any of them in half out of anger?
I don't know. I don't think so. And his thing right from the start was, I'm not getting any GI Joes. It's all Cobra. Right. Well, guess who's getting GI Joes now because he bought, I don't know which one first, but Mutton Junkyard or one of those, and he opened it up
Dude,
and
that
he's like,
fucking figure's
he's
so
like,
good.
no, I'm done. Now he's getting into Joe's. So
Well, they're doing a real good job with the pets too.
Have
I
they given me a 6-inch lifeline yet?
no,
No,
the first medic we've got is
Is
Doc.
Doc? Okay.
I'm sure Lifeline will come at some
that'll be
point.
next.
Will
probably.
he have his gun though?
Oh yeah, I think
We'll see.
they've been pretty. I mean, they're coming with a bunch of gummy guns, so you don't got to worry about them
Well,
hurting anybody.
there might be
but-
2 versions
True.
because the retro versions are more like whatever the toy was.
Yeah,
So the toy came both ways. We know that, and
Right.
the toy came one way, the mail away came another. But man, GI Joe is just freaking killing it.
yes, they are.
Super 7 coming back. They have dropped a lot of teasers. I don't know what these are going to be ultimates or if they're going to be probably not. They'll probably be reaction. But right here we have American Psycho, Frosty the motherfucking Snowman.
Yeah,
Big.
Man, that's
the
gonna be
same
hard
thing.
for me to stay
I-
away from.
I'm gonna have to get me some
If
Frosty.
it's reaction, I won't have a problem. But if that is a freaking fully articulated,
If they
I will
fuck.
have it.
A fully articulated snowman.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
I don't care. I'll get the reaction too. Fuck it.
No.
Seriously.
see, when the
Uh,
thermometer gets all red, I get all wishy-washy.
He's the best. We have Cole the Conqueror and Conan the Barbarian. There's another teaser
Who
here.
the fuck's called the Conqueror?
But,
He's
wow.
basically
He's a
Conan the Barbarian.
Knockoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Thin
God.
the
Lizzy.
boys are back in
Yeah.
town. Thin Lizzy.
The boys are back in town.
Billy Bass's fully articulated snowman, $55.
Yes, if that's true, in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boat
Probably won't
show.
get- I can see it not getting funded though.
Right. I would love that.
Spinal Tap.
Yep. Spinal Tap.
This has all got to be reaction. There's no way they're gonna make.
Typo Negative.
Man,
They're reaching.
They are trying to be the Funko Pops of reaction.
Yeah.
They're nailing some bands that like they never would
right.
do.
Yeah.
Like so they're
That's
kind of hitting
because
Did
some.
anybody like Typo Negative?
Fuck yeah.
I did
No.
too.
Fuck yeah.
I did too.
There was one song that I remember hearing by theirs, and I was
Yeah.
like, and it was just like him talking. I don't
Pretty
remember.
much. I mean,
They got some really
they do got some couple.
they got some
a
pretty
couple good
fun
ones.
stuff.
Wow.
Man, you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I'm fine.
Okay.
What was that one? The okay.
Skin in your underpants proved that.
What if we actually did set up a mic under his chair?
You get a lot of gross
should
wet
happen.
farts on here, and then no one would want to make out with me. Oh,
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
they're starting to have a personality now too.
It's happening.
Whoa! Whoa! Not the wow!
Zesty.
He's ripping more for you.
I
people.
am so sorry,
don't
all
know
y'all.
why he's
It won't
freaking
smell
out.
like burnt hair. Let me tell you. Okay, so this
Holy cow.
Courtney, holy cow, just catching up. Anybody know a good attorney? She puts LOL, but she means it.
I told you.
If you super chat, it will actually
what'd
give
I
you a
do?
name.
And it's a beautiful picture. Too.
So this other thing, go back. Yeah. Super 7 with Thrilla the Gorilla was actually a character for TNC Surf Design, which is like a surfboard company. But they also had a couple Nintendo games back in the day.
Really? I thought it was like a Hanna-Barbera thing.
No,
that was McGilla Gorilla
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was also a Thriller.
from McGilla.
he was one of the characters with
Which
which
using Travis tattoo logo. That's pretty rad.
TNC called the Boys, which were also characters in those games. And I sent Cody.
I think I'd
pictures
rather
of the
listen to you
Nintendo
talk
games.
about turtles.
I don't know what this is.
No. Show the game.
Huh?
Yep. That was the game. Nope. Nobody played that.
No.
No.
TNC
Yeah,
Super
that
Design?
actually looks familiar now that you say
It was
that.
terrible. LJN fucking put it out. LJN sucks. And then they also had one more, which was Thrilla's Safari. And that's the biggest picture I could find. So anyway, just a little education for y'all there. And next. Oh, interesting how that became the first fucking picture you got. This is a Mega Man / Rockman from 3-0.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
He's not gonna be cheap.
No, he's not.
Did I see on the previous thing that it said it was an exclusive?
There is an exclusive version which just comes with the pixelated like 1-up head.
Okay.
But
okay. Only
yeah.
4 inches tall.
4 inches tall. Yep, 1/12 scale. 2 interchangeable faces. Mega Buster. It can be used on either arm.
That's gonna be $100.
Lots
fig.
of little accessories and whatnot. That's all right. They can read it if they want to fucking read it. Yeah, the exclusive is the one with the 1-up head, but yeah, he's looking fucking pretty badass.
Yeah, that's a cool ass Mega Man.
Apparently has like magnetic feet or something as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have 3-0 stuff, but yeah, pretty fucking cool.
3-0 stuff is real good. It's high end.
I got the other one from, was it Jada Toys or something, on pre-order for like $20. So
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the price would be quite different.
Do those feet look weird? I
I
mean,
know.
are they like too big?
I mean, they always make his
Like
feet
torso.
Big,
really big.
yes. I know they're bigger
They're mega
from the
feet.
knee down, but they look too exaggerated to me. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Better in other ones like this.
Yeah, depends on how you pose them, I guess. Let's look a little bit. They're kind of fat, but
What happened to his hand?
he's a robot.
And
It's a cannon.
It's a cannon, and then
I know it's a cannon, but did they ever tell the story of how he lost his hand and got a cannon put on?
He didn't. It just turns into one.
Turns into all different sorts of things. Right?
Mhm. Yep. It's his ability is to steal powers from the robot masters he defeats and then use them as his own. That's just his regular blast, though. Yep. Pretty cool. E-tank there.
I love how everything's coming with blast effects now.
Yeah,
and they're
blast
cool,
effects
too.
are
They're not-
awesome.
They're not shitty. They're
Yeah,
awesome.
they're good ones. Yeah, so depending on how much he is, he's on my list. But we'll see.
What would you guys guess? I don't have any frame of reference on that.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be around $100. I'm
Think
gonna
so?
4-inch figure, the accessories. The exclusive may be around there, but I'm gonna guess probably 90 to 110.
I'm going to say 75 probably, but
Ooh,
that's still high.
yeah.
But it
Yeah,
looked
that ain't the
amazing.
shit you're buying at fucking Walmart.
No.
No.
It looked amazing though.
It's not the kind of shit you're finding in your cousin's couch cushion.
No. Ugh.
Here you go.
Is this a big one? Is this a
Yeah.
sideshow?
Yeah.
Or
Hot Toys.
Hot Toys Han Solo.
have they done a Han Solo?
They have done a Han Solo. Yes, it's been on this show. They did a New Hope Han Solo. They have never revisited Han Solo since that.
Which Han Solo is this?
This is Return of the Jedi. So a lot of people actually watched Trevor's show, which he did. Trevor Williams does a show on
Who?
Hot Toys, 1/6 shooter,
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
and
I thought that was Nate Strong.
it might be. And they were talking in depth about this guy here, and a lot
Does
of
a show on Hot Toys, really?
yeah, he does.
I think that's where Trevor. I think actually that's where Trevor kind of started.
That's why he's 1/6
Yeah.
shooter.
Yeah.
Shoots 1/6 scale, which is Hot Toy scale.
It's a pretty
Um,
popular
Oh
show.
no
too.
shit!
It's a pretty popular show.
I always think 6 inches 1/6 scale because I always get that confused because I'm dumb.
A lot of talk about whether that hair is right. It should be fluffier. It shouldn't be so coiffed. I don't know.
Is it real hair?
No, it's sculpt. I like it. I really sometimes I'm out of Hot Toys and I've sold most of my Hot Toys, but sometimes I feel one that calls to me and I haven't bit yet, but
Is this one calling to you, Steven?
a little bit because I love Return of the Jedi and I love that pose right there.
Does anybody else notice his hair looks like Cody's right now?
Wow, that does.
Cody's is super coiffed today.
$300.
That's where their standard figures are riding
Separate
now.
rolling eyeballs.
$304.99.
When you
yeah, you can
started-
make him do this.
When you started,
Yeah.
what were you paying for a hot toy?
Standard figure was about $230.
Okay, so it's not gone.
And
Is this considered a deluxe?
I don't think so. This doesn't
Okay.
look like a deluxe to me. They were right around $230. Sometimes you get them a little cheaper, but and then I remember that 300 was like if you were to get a die cast Iron Man, they were about 300.
That was metal, right?
Yeah, and these, now it looks like the regular figures are up there.
I mean, it's beautiful,
Yeah, it looks real.
but I couldn't
Yeah.
collect this line.
I do believe his forehead's a little too wrinkled.
Forehead's a little wrinkled, yeah.
You know, the hard part though is, I mean, there's a part of me that goes, yeah, $300 for a figure. But if you're buying Hot Toys, it's not like you're buying 10 of these
No.
a year. Yeah,
That's true too.
Yeah,
That's true. Too.
Some people are.
well, true.
Some people are. I'd gotten up there to
Yes,
30 plus at one point.
right. But it's like I can look at a shelf of mine and go, well, there's 12 Mythic Legions on that shelf, and so 12,
40,
yeah,
$45 a piece.
Yeah.
If you bought one as often as you buy a wave of Mythic Legions,
yeah.
which would be what, 4 or 5 times a year?
What if you buy both though? Whoa.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
That's why you haven't seen me buy Hot Toys in a few years.
right. Because you're scaling
And
back on
and
that.
space.
Yes.
But I have kept a few, and most of them are all Star Wars, and there's a few characters I wouldn't still mind having.
Would you
Looks pretty
would
damn
you
good,
prefer this Han Solo over the one you have?
Well, I sold the one I had.
Oh,
Would I prefer this one? I don't know. I really want, and a lot of people are saying this, is I really would love to see a Bespin one with the gray jacket, the gray sleeved jacket. Because we'll see.
If you were gonna buy, if you could only collect Star Wars, which obviously there's a very few of us in this room that do that anymore. But if you could only collect one. What are you picking? 4-inch, 6-inch, or 12-inch?
Probably 12-inch.
I would do 4-inch because it's easier for me to display and.
And do the vehicles factor into that as well?
Oh yeah.
Peter,
Yeah.
what?
What would you do? Would you?
I would get one Chewbacca that I could comb, and that would be it. The problem for me, and again, I'm not doing this. I'm not intending to plan on doing this, but I would struggle because if I were to have a shelf of Star Wars Hot Toys, I would want them to be from the same movie.
Yeah, you wouldn't want the New Hope Leia next to the
the Return of the
Andor
Jedi,
Han.
right? You know, and that would be my problem.
Yeah, it would be my problem too. Yep, it'd be my problem too, Pete.
To be honest with you, I will eventually someday have and I don't remember if it's Hot Toy or Sideshow, but a 12-inch. I've always wanted one of the like legit Predators. That's not Star Wars. Obviously, that's just that scale. But that would be one thing that I could just have one of. That I think would be badass. But Star Wars is so difficult to have just one of.
Mm-hmm.
With Predator, I wouldn't need Carl Weathers, RIP, by the way.
Yeah.
And Arnold, and I wouldn't need to have all that. I could just have a Predator and be happy.
Yeah.
Or I don't think I could just have a Han Solo and be happy.
I don't
Like if I've got a Han, I got to have a Chewie.
I don't
you know?
collect Hot Toys, but if they did like a John Ritter from Three's Company, so I might jump on that shit. Jack Tripper,
These companies.
He's fucking awesome, right?
Where the fuck did that come from?
When I was looking at Han Solo there, I was like, for a second, I was like, he kind of looked like Jack Tripper. And I was like, man, did they ever make? And I picked up my phone, like, they ever make Three's Company figures?
Reaction, well, they'll probably do reaction.
Dude, I would have to have Mr. Furley.
Yeah, Mr. Furley and
That
shit.
not
Yeah, with those. Oh,
And Larry hanging out the
Larry,
Regal
dude,
Beagle.
come on, man.
Regal
Bring it-
Beagle.
Larry with his open shirts and his hair and his gold chain. He was the coolest.
Where is this shit?
Jeremy's gonna roll in here with a fucking the incredible Mr. Olympic figure next.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah. Fun
That's a
stuff.
reissue too. That's a reissue.
It's probably remade. That's why selling Hot Toys never bothers me, because it's like if I ever want one again, they're gonna revisit this character and make it better.
Yeah,
Like, if you ever
pretty
decide you want a
common.
Hulkbuster again,
It'll be better than the one I
yeah,
had
and
for
you have
sure.
to, you have to.
Apparently, there's a Suzanne Summers doll from Three's Company.
Yeah, it was like
Probably.
Mego. They did that, but yeah, nobody else. I don't think.
Whoever,
All Hot Toys.
Yeah.
What?
yeah, they make a shit ton of them.
There's an Iron Strange.
Well, yeah,
What?
dude, am I the only one that used to get a boner from the Thigh Master commercial?
No, I mean,
I
I don't know.
Trav
That I
has
got
no
a
idea what
boner
you're
from
talking
it.
I do remember it, but I think I was past that at that point in my life.
Iron Strange is
Like
a
I,
Right.
thing?
I needed.
I was
more.
into current chicks at that time.
You had already been desensitized but for me, a girl in a one piece squeezing her legs together was like, oh my god.
Wendy Peppercorn. She doesn't know what she's doing. Oh, she knows exactly what she's doing. Oiling, lotioning, oiling.
Yeah.
Look at that carnage. 450.
So much cool stuff.
Jesus.
I did not realize there was this many Hot Toys out.
Pumping them out all the time.
Wow.
I passed on a few that I've seriously
Good
been
Lord.
like,
Wow.
I've seriously been like, I almost did it. I almost pulled the trigger on Luke and his snowspeeder gear.
Those are pretty.
I have a few.
Will
you
I don't
pop-
have a lot of hot toys.
Will you
I have
pop
a
up
few.
that Predator for me again,
We're
Cody?
looking at the
The-
Carnage Venom Hot
movie.
Toys right now.
Big
Yeah.
hot toys.
I mean, how sick is that?
Yeah.
That's from Predators, though. That's not from the first movie.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, it says classic Predator. Maybe it is.
Is there? I thought there was like a jungle version
Yeah.
of.
I'm sure
Oh,
there
I'm
is.
sure
There's
there's
every
all
version.
kinds.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that Berserker. Yeah, this I could never go down this road just financially. It would ruin me.
Yeah.
Fuck
Like
me
the Tiger
running.
King.
Yeah, this thing is.
Just so cool.
I actually really liked that Predator movie too. Predators with the Berserkers and.
With,
I didn't see that one.
Walton Goggins.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see it?
I've only seen the
Yeah.
first two.
It's good.
It's good.
Basically, the whole premise is everybody just gets abducted and dropped on a planet. It's a ragtag group of people that had to fight predators.
Okay.
So
Oh no, I think I did see the Alien versus Predator, but like I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, there was some good stuff in those, but some just pure crap too. Yeah, you guys need to start bringing in this stuff.
Well,
I don't know if you've noticed what Jeremy's bringing in.
Yeah. I bring in like McDonald's toys.
the toys that Jeremy brings in, Hot Toys guys take, break apart, and use them to level their shelves for their Hot Toys. What's going on with this Mandalorian? Hiking Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Is Pedro
man.
Pascal not going to be the Mandalorian anymore? Did I hear that?
As far as I know, yes. I mean, that's why the whole that he can never take his helmet off again thing, even though he's taking his helmet off, and that's the route that it seems like it's headed.
Mandalorian is dead. No one cares anymore.
I don't know. If they
There was
come
a
out
third
with the,
season, right?
if they come out
I
with
never saw
the
that.
scorching season. But I agree, man. The last season of Mando was tough for me to get through.
Golden Armor Wonder Woman.
It's gonna be the
Jeez,
Bo-Katan
that looks
story.
like her.
Just like her.
I don't believe that's not her.
Yeah.
I would not judge anyone for having sex with that.
What are you doing?
It'd be like was it Gen V?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
It
yeah,
slides
yeah.
up and down on my dick.
Yeah.
Well, if you might have to have sex with that if Steve Trevor takes over your body, you don't have a choice.
Did you have anything else, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yeah, check this shit out. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, right?
From Hot Toys to a Care Bears toaster.
I actually think I like that.
Of course you do.
It's a fucking toaster, and look, it burns a goddamn Care Bear into that bitch.
I'm getting one. I've got to get it. Where's it at?
At Hobby Lobby.
I'm getting it.
If
Oh,
it ain't
yeah.
burning a picture of Jesus into the toast, I don't want.
It's Cheer Bear, isn't it? Or is that Care Bear? Which one?
That's Tenderheart.
Tenderheart.
No, Tenderheart's the lion.
No,
No.
that's
Braveheart.
Braveheart. I think.
Freedom! I totally watched it.
I don't think
The
they also had
waffle
a waffle
maker.
maker.
Jesus Christ.
They had some other shit in there too. There was like
Courtney
a Star
says,
Wars
"That's
one.
awesome."
There's like a Star Wars one. and some
I
shit.
honestly would.
He doesn't bring Star Wars.
No, but
That's cool too,
there's a Batman one. Look,
dude.
it doesn't burn the little
I'm
back.
so excited. I
Yeah.
gotta get one.
Burn, you got the little bat logo on your fucking toast.
I think I almost would rather have Care Bears.
Dude, that's what I was like. I
Oh.
was giddy about the fucking Care Bears one. I'm like, I kind of.
All my enemies set it to 5. I run it at 4.
I was like, why the fuck they make a Care Bears toaster? And then I fucking saw that. Yeah. So there you go.
Dude,
Hobby Lobby, baby.
I wonder how much they were. Did you look?
$17.99.
That's it
Well, the Batman one was.
for that much fun.
It's on the clearance.
There's
Yeah,
a Bob Ross one
Oh,
too.
and
But,
Bob
Ross,
Ross, just
yeah.
happy little trees on your bread.
but no, it's his head. But
Oh.
but I don't buy anything Bob Ross after I saw the documentary and see that all the money goes to some people that ended up ripping him off when he died.
You missed
So-
some stuff though, Cody.
Yeah.
Cody says he doesn't give it. Wait, the stuff, the statues. Where is that, Jeremy?
Stitch. Oh, yeah,
The
there
tweeter
was-
head stuff.
Oh, yeah. Go
No,
down.
no, up.
Up, slow.
Slowing down.
Right there. Hasbro's a good thing. That's why I wanted to talk
Up
about the
a little
Hasbro
bit
thing.
Right there.
Look, dude, Tweeterhead says coming soon in 2024. Look at these. A sorceress, a freaking Scareglow, and a man at arms. Wow, man. That stuff, that's gonna be they're big statues, man. Those are gonna be awesome.
Good old tweeter head stuff.
I think
They make some beautiful shit.
I need that.
So like the Skelliger Hordak. Yeah.
Yes, that sorceress could be beautiful. Now go to the Hasbro thing, but yeah. So I'm pretty
Right there.
excited to see what those stuff look like. Here's something to heads up, everybody. Thursday, February 29th at 10 p.m. They're making
It's a leap year.
some sort of announcement. Everybody's kind of thinking this is going to be a HasLab.
We'd love to give you a clue. Well, I was trying to. We'd love to give you a clue about what we're launching on Leap Day, but we're told that it's classified.
So it's G.I. Joe.
You should sign up for a reminder so you'll be the first to know what these are as soon as they go up for sale.
So I wonder what they're going to give us. Maybe not a HasLab. Maybe just a new vehicle.
You know what it's going to be? It's going to be the flag. $1,900,
Yeah.
7 feet long.
The original was 7 feet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it'd have
It'd have to be as big as this room.
Yeah,
It'd have to be it would have to minimum be
It's
from
gonna be
that
the-
wall to that wall.
it's going to be the space shuttle.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
What's
we
that
could
called?
Podcast on it.
The Defiant. Okay, so real quick, it's a Joe vehicle, right? What vehicle makes you happy, Steven? What do you got to see? It's the last Joe vehicle they ever make.
Oh, the last
For
Joe
6
vehicle
inch.
they ever make for
Yeah.
6 inch.
You get one more for your collection. What is it?
Killer whale.
The hovercraft?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Crap.
might be right. I was gonna go Sky Striker.
I feel like there would be something I would prefer more than a Sky Striker, but I just feel like they'd have to make the Sky Striker.
Tomahawk.
What's the one that has the big
That's what I was gonna say.
rides the fucking walls? And
Yeah,
shit?
that's what I was gonna say too. You
What
sit
the
in the
fuck is
bubble
that
in the
one?
middle with the blade around it.
Yeah.
The Buzzboard?
Buzzboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fucking thing. Buzzbore.
I think I would take
The
a Rattler.
hydrofoil would be amazing.
I honestly think that the Killer Whale would be the coolest.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I would take a Killer Whale first for me, then I would go Rattler, then Sky Striker.
I would love to see a Rattler.
A rattler would be easy to make.
There's a lot of little ones too. I mean, I went with
Oh, yeah.
a ferret,
They're gonna make a Rattler.
a Cobra ferret. I want to see that.
What's the dune buggy?
Not the Asp.
the Dune Buggy?
What is the Doom Buggy called?
Owl Striker.
Yes.
That would be cool
Yeah, they
too.
can do that easy.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that.
I
Would
mean,
be
that'd be something they could do.
That's coming.
That's like
That's coming.
that's like yeah.
Yeah, right there, off striker.
Yeah.
That thing would be sweet.
You guys are all, I mean, except for Pete, you guys are all wrong because that fucking Buzzbore is fucking badass.
The funny part is, I was trying to remember its name to make a joke, but you were being serious.
The Buzzbore could be
I
like,
fucking love it.
dude, that could be like a trouble bubble. That'd be like $50 or
that'll
whatever.
There's the asp.
Okay, yeah.
Keep scrolling, Cody. I'm digging it.
I'm having fun. That of the fang.
The
That's
fang.
another thing that could be
That's
like.
That's
ridiculous.
easy stuff, though.
That is easy.
That's
That's,
that's not.
Hey, how
not
how tall
HasLab.
are you? You can't fly the fang. You'll lose your head.
But
Why do I
would,
have to wear this helmet?
would they ever do like a group for HasLab? Like you get the fang, you get the
Scroll down, Cody.
I could see
Awesome.
them
You
doing
get
that.
that.
Skyhawk.
Skyhawk.
I doubt it though. I think it'll be it because they'll be able
That
to
I
make these.
want right there.
That was a cool toy.
That was such a cool toy.
Crusher. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good
not
one.
for me.
Water moccasin
Yeah,
is badass.
all of that small to medium stuff, his tank and under can be made easy all day long.
Oh yeah, the attack glider Falcon.
That thing was foam.
It
But
was.
they could make that a drone. They literally could make that so you could fly that.
Curtis Ackerman says Cobra Wolf.
What's
Yeah,
the
that's the snow
I
wolf
love
That's the
the wolf.
snow cat.
That was the wolf was a toy.
Oh.
and the snow cat. They're both iconic.
Yeah, I would take the wolf before the snow cat.
Can you pop those up? I need to see the GI Joe Wolf versus the GI Joe Arctic Cat or Snow Cat. Cody,
Was it on this? Was it in there?
I didn't see it. No.
What am I looking for?
GI Joe Wolf. Oh,
No.
vehicle.
There it is.
That's that white vehicle in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty
Pointing
rad.
at
Yeah, pointing to it.
That's pretty rad. And then what was the other one?
Snow cat.
Snow Cat.
The snow cat is. It's a half track. Come on, it's bad.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
Yeah.
a cool toy.
That looks like a Lego one.
That is a Lego.
That's dumb. There, it's better.
That's the yeah.
That's Lego too. What the
The
hell?
middle one.
That's also a construction set. There, that's the actual figure.
There's the real one.
That's fucking boring.
And that was in
No,
a
it
smoke.
isn't.
That was not a smoke-free home.
all these vehicles are boring. Give me something cool.
No.
Buzzbore.
Okay, I know one, Joe. Jeremy,
Buzzbore, B-O-A-R.
you already put it up, didn't he?
No.
Yeah, so he showed it on.
I know one that Jeremy would love.
There you go.
That is the dumbest
That
fucking
thing's
thing.
fucking cool as shit.
Look up the Cobra Pogo.
Oh,
Jeremy's gonna love it. That stuff right up
no.
Jeremy.
that is-
Jeremy's ass, right up his
Let me
ass.
see. Let me see.
He's gonna love it.
Oh yes. Fuck. Why wouldn't you make this?
That's cool. Sorry.
I like these fucking weird shits, man.
Yeah, we
don't
can
worry.
smell
You
'em.
give me a fucking Jeep, I'm like, fuck off.
Don't worry. They had plenty of weird shit.
Yeah, they did.
Did they ever make anything new?
Hey, so what do we got for listeners? What are they saying?
Oh, it's
Raven.
Maverick says
Oh,
Rhino,
Night Raven.
Cobra
Classified
Wolf,
scale.
Curtis with the super chat at Cobra Wolf.
Night Raven. Snowcat, Night Raven. Terrordrome.
Terradrome is something they could do. I think if
It
they
would
can
be
make
fucking, it would be
if they can make a
4 feet, four plus feet.
if they can make a cat's lair and they can make a
Yeah, that is true.
Snake Mountain, they could make a Terradrome.
You don't want to take the actual comment.
Oh yeah, run these down.
Go by any means.
You gotta run these down real quick.
I remember in the video game though, it could ride up walls and
Surprise top 10, you guys. The top 10 GI Joe vehicles and weapons you don't want to take in actual combat. Up
Like-
number 1 is the Cobra Buzzbore.
By Geek Daddy Dave.
Yep. The Havoc.
The Havoc is trash.
I loved the Havoc as a
Ah.
kid because of the hovercraft in the back.
The hovercraft was awesome.
Hey,
yes.
so how do you know who's got low senior? He's the guy in the top in the open in battle. All right, go ahead. Number 3. Oh,
The-
it's still
the Sky Havoc. The General.
General.
Jesus.
General.
It's a giant.
It's a base that drives.
Oh, okay.
It unfolds.
Yeah.
It was I had it at one time. It's a weird.
It's hard to steal.
Oh, the
Cobra
bug.
Bug. Yeah.
Dude, it has jet skis on the side. Who doesn't love
I
that?
actually like the Cobra Bus.
See, that's
I did
fun.
too.
Make
And that
motherfucking
bubble-
thing.
The big bubble pops off and it's like its own, like you could go down and look at the Titanic and blow up.
Yeah.
It's like three
And die 'cause you're-
or four different vehicles all in one.
Yes, the bug is pretty badass.
But it looks dumb as fuck, and it was for driving underwater.
And here comes the
I dig
Fang
it.
for the aforementioned reasons we talked about earlier.
I love the Fang though.
Don't stand up.
No shit.
I'm sure that was
Completely exposed.
Yeah. I also
sure.
love
You
to,
hit a
like,
bump
when
and-
do you ever get off it?
Air
You got to
bump.
sit there and just wait for those blades.
you just keep your head down.
You just roll to the side.
Roll
Yeah.
out.
I'm sure that
Like,
there's like a little permit, like a little
The richest
A
weapon.
football on a stick.
That's a cool- It's actually supposed to be a mace.
Yeah.
It swings around in the commercial.
Man, Travis leapt to the defense. Man. Well, it's supposed to be a man.
Dude, put
Heck off, fucker.
It's a football on a stick.
that on a chain and it's cool.
Destro's Iron Grenadier's Demon.
I like
loved it.
that.
I love
See,
it.
I think this is awesome, and I had this as a kid.
yeah.
I think I had that too.
Dude,
That's like
There
the
was
only
Every
vehicle
poor
I
kid,
had.
every poor kid had the demon. Okay.
we have the despoiler
What was
attached
the-
to the gun.
Yeah.
What was the one that it had the same kind of style wheels, but was bigger? It almost looked like an Indy car, but jumbo. The wheels did the way the. Oh, fuck, keep going, Cody. I'll
Is
think
that
of it.
that's black? No, I didn't have that one. I had one similar to that though.
Sergeant Slaughter's Triple T.
I did not. I was not a fan of the Triple T.
I always
Like a
thought it
golf
was
cart.
fun.
Yeah, it is.
A tank
track golf
cart.
cart.
Yeah.
It's for sand traps.
I was not a big Sergeant Slaughter fan, so
All because he beat the bats up.
all because he beat up a bunch of robots.
There it is, the
Oh.
Razorback.
There
I
is
had
a
the Razorback.
That's kind of cool.
We're getting into the when my dad was back
Rock
to
and
work
rolls minigun.
age, and I had a lot more stuff.
He's really pumped.
Oh, he's my favorite, man.
And they show the Predator shooting the. Oh my god!
Huh.
There it is, the pogo
Pogo. That's fucking cool.
ballistic battle ball.
It's got Travis Cobra
Got some
Commander
nice
in it.
alliteration
Yeah.
there with the bullets.
The best Cobra Commander.
Oh wow!
He adds to the mix
Yeah, that was fucking way wet.
of
We needed more in
gases.
the mix.
I'm fucked, man. I'm sitting between them both.
He inhaled a lot of burning hair.
That was fun.
Jesus Christ.
That was fun. Let's look at more G.I. Joe stuff.
No.
I love it.
That's so good.
Someday we'll convert you, Jeremy.
You've got me about as far as you're gonna get me.
I don't know. They start putting out that '90s GI Joe stuff. Jeremy
Oh
might be there.
God.
You give me a buzzbore and I might be in.
Who's your favorite character of all time?
We
Storm Shadow.
Cobra Ninja.
Cody said, "Who's your favorite Joe of all time?"
The Moray would be one of my. I was one of my favorites as a kid.
He's
The
the
big red boat.
it's a vehicle.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that is a good one. Who's your favorite Joe? Who's your favorite character though?
Me.
Yep.
Fuck. It was teal, black, and red Viper with a jetpack.
Oh yeah. I can't remember. It was AVAC or I remember which one you're talking about. though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cool little gray jetpack on the back. They had a
Yes.
blue helmet.
Yeah.
It's a cool ass Viper. I can't remember what the name of them, but
Cool.
I can't think of it.
Kyle,
Firefly for Cobra
Ooh.
and
you only get one.
Snow Job.
You only
for
get one.
Joe's.
Snow Job is good.
Firefly.
Great
Was awesome.
name.
He's Snow Job's in my top 5.
Really,
Oh yeah.
Jeremy.
Oh, Serpentor.
Yeah, Serpentor's cool.
Yeah.
The gimmick.
Lame.
It's the gimmick.
Steven.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Cody.
I don't know.
Cody's like, I don't give a shit.
I don't know.
Gung Ho. Gung Ho is badass though. Gung 304.
Was he not listed as a Viper?
I don't know.
Oh, Target?
Target.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
He's the
Gary
Grenadier.
Rickman said
That's why.
Pete's was Laser Viper.
Nah. Oh, Laser Viper's a good one as well.
Who said Laser Viper?
Gary Rickman said that yours
Laser Viper's a good one
was
too?
Laser
But
Viper.
Target is the
Yeah, he's
Rickman did. Rickman don't know shit.
I love the Laser Viper though too.
I'm trying to think of what the Laser Viper looked
I'm
like.
pulling it up.
Blue
right
and
now.
gray, I think, and he had a big
Oh,
old backpack
yeah.
with lasers on the side.
Yeah. No. The Alley Viper would have been my number 2.
You know what's weird? I
Target was where it's at.
I decided I'm going to sell my Alley Vipers because I actually would prefer them in a different color scheme, and I know we will get that eventually. The orange and blue, I know it was the original.
It's the iconic.
I know it's the iconic, but I always thought, why would you ever be wearing
Travis
orange
shits on
and blue?
iconic.
Fuck iconic.
Orange and blue out, man. Same thing with Gung
I
Ho
don't
walking
give a
around all
fuck,
that teal on.
I don't care if it's iconic. I want the new, better version.
That fucking but the V2, that yellow and black, still ridiculous for combat, but badass. and it had the fucking flip down shield,
Yeah.
which was super cool.
There's a more modern one that came out, I think, in the
God.
Oh my God.
Do we have a metformin stew? Going
No,
on?
only
No,
one
'cause
of us
Pete
is
ain't
taking
taking
it.
No, because I haven't been taking it. That's why my fucking this last week I got tested, and it's like A1C is like 10.5.
What?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Pete.
Yeah, I've got blood in my urine to the point of where they're like, "Yeah, you've got kidney damage. You probably should fix that." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it." So,
He's not going to make it to grandkids.
I love how he casually throws that in. Holy fuck.
Does that number mean something? Is that number crazy?
That's not good.
normal, you're supposed to. They want you. The doctor wants you under 6. So I'm an overachiever. What do you want from me?
I was at 5.8, I think, the other day.
Yeah, well, weird flag.
Dang. Good job, Jeremy.
You know, I
Steve, dang.
did is stop shoving sugar up my asshole.
Yeah.
Balloons of sugar.
My blood type is gravy.
There's
How is
my-
that value $26,400?
I don't know. It's all right. It says the most,
These lists are always fucked.
most valuable G.I. Joes.
Probably straight arm,
I love that
Oh,
version.
92 Snake Eyes.
unpunched.
Unpunched on
Oh, that's
car.
punched. I can see it.
It's my favorite version of Snake Eyes right there.
Mando?
Yep.
Version 1?
Based on, like picture of like what he looks like.
Yeah.
He just looks so cool to me.
Yeah, because the toy was junk.
Yeah, I mean,
But the
totally.
picture of it.
Yeah.
So now so which classified, I mean, you probably got all of the Snake Eyes, but which one is your display?
That one?
That one, the
Yeah.
Mando one that just came
I got
out,
him.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate these lists because they're like,
People are going to be so pissed we're actually talking about toys.
you know,
No, they're not. Some people love it.
Toys and farts. Welcome to My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me.
We're to the point now where Travis officially has to disclose the farts to sell anything in this room. Not a fart-free home.
A taint of cigar smoke and a lot of shit.
No, it's a taint of shit. It's a tint of cigar smoke and a taint of shit.
Can you hand me that bat?
Oh shoot.
He's in a dumb pose. Oh no,
He's in the Travis.
man, a Mobat would be awesome too.
They could do that easy. I mean,
could.
literally, it's just a rectangle of plastic.
To move on from Joe's, Cody, can you go to my? I sent a couple memes. I just want to throw out there because people are putting the work in.
They're putting the
They're
work in.
just they're
Holy shit.
they're digging deep.
Can you zoom into that and see who's all in that?
So I can tell you, we can go through this one, and this is the "My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me" Endgame meme, and I'm trying to make sure I'm talking into this. We have Curtis as Thanos, which is just
Just works
pretty good.
perfectly
Pretty
for some
goddamn
reason.
good.
It's perfect. Tomas as Ant-Man, Steve as Captain America, of course. I am Iron Man, or from the looks of it, Penis Man. Jeremy as Thor with a green mist emitting from his
Rectal area.
yes.
And bugles.
And a bugle. It's a bag of
And
bugles
bugles.
instead of his hammer. Heidi is Captain Marvel. Andre as War Machine.
A
Cody.
little on the nose.
yeah.
The one black listener we have gets to be the one black guy in the Avengers. That's not right.
Cody as Black Widow. Pete as Pipin Hulk. Maverick as Rocket. Billy Beige as Hawkeye. Matt Rod as Okoye, which is Okoye,
Yeah.
which is the perfect picture of Matt Rod, by the way. Gosh, I don't think the blue guy.
Emil.
The Emil, he looks familiar to me. Oh yes, it's Emily.
It's a meal and Nebula.
Emil Bula.
And then it looks like we've got a naked Curtis flying. That's Heidi is Captain Marvel. We've got a naked Curtis flying on the Starjammer.
No, it's a Redbird, isn't it?
Is
Isn't
it?
that Falcons?
I don't know. Maybe I can't tell. I just assumed it was a
With the
Starjammer.
Spider-Man mask on, though.
Yeah,
That's hot.
super hot. Next, good job with that one. Gosh, this
This one's great.
The podcasters of the universe revolution.
it's so good. It is Steve as He-Man and Jeremy as Tila. and it's just magical.
The bra on the side. Oh my god.
What's even better is I don't know how you make Nate Barch art better. Giant penis story.
It is a giant penis story.
Yes. And then this was a little Maverick one he put together. Thanos bent over and looks like he's
It looks like he's shitting
letting a giant one go, and it's
all
a
over
dirty-
his Sunday pocket.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. That's probably the most accurate picture of all of them sent.
Yes, Maverick nailed that.
Too bad it's not scratch and sniff.
I just got a text from one of my guys saying 2020 has an episode on Jeffrey Willis. I know you like those kind of shows and it's creepy.
There is a lot of information they didn't release.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I learned some things.
Hold on one sec.
All right, so
All right.
that brings us to
Toy drama.
Oh,
If
which
you
I have
haven't,
none. By the
no
way.
drama.
I
That brings us
personally have no
to
drama.
I actually
Oh, Jeremy,
just a little bit.
bringing the.
Yeah, nothing huge. But so this guy posted this picture
It's He-Man holding the American flag.
in Motu Nation. And I don't know what happened 11 minutes before I saw this post, but apparently something had happened in the group. Yeah, I can.
Jeremy sending the picture.
And it's a very, very well drawn.
yeah, very well seen. I've seen that a
Yes.
million
Yep.
times.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure who
Trying to. There we go.
did it, but
So it's posted by a guy named Sean McMurtry. Sean McMurtry. And he says,
Thank you for the big welcome back to the group. However,
Here we go.
this will be my very last post.
who cares?
I don't owe anyone an apology for anything. The cancel culture has plagued America for far too long.
Oh, I agree.
I was removed from the group based off an opinion, the very definition of bigotry. With that said, here's a big fuck you to Abdul, who removed me from the group because he lacks the leadership and backbone to be an administrator. God bless America.
He started talking. I almost pissed on the floor. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Well, this is hard because we don't have any context of
I
what he's
know there's
talking
no
about.
context, but
Well, I'm sure in the comments was
that
there
we
anything?
had Bill Shillabeer. He said
Shillabeer.
it's a GIF, and it's a microphone held to a garbage can. It says anything else. Rod Rodriguez, fun name, says
Who does that to their kids?
says guy sounds like a jerk anyway, and Sean says
I agree. Abdul is a jerk.
Nigel Willis says this isn't the Eterno spaceport. You don't have to announce your departure.
That's a
And
douchey
Sean-
move.
And Sean says
Not the point.
Donovan Winterberg says, this laughable post and accompanying cringe photo explains so much. You won't be missed. Sean says,
LMFAO.
LMFN.
Christman Chico says,
Eternia isn't part of the U.S.
Sean says,
Prince Adam would disagree.
Ooh, I don't think you would.
no, you wouldn't.
I mean,
Eternia isn't part of
it isn't
US,
part of the U.S.
No,
It's
not
a
at
whole
all.
other planet.
But, you know,
Just kind of like Canada isn't part of the U.S. I mean, we all know why He-Man could have the American flag.
we get it.
Yeah,
but-
it's where his mother comes from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jim Pinkstaff, which is a hilarious name, by the way.
Pink staff.
He posted a meme that has Bender, and it says,
Bender.
from
From Futurama.
It says, "This is the worst kind of discrimination, the kind against me." Brian Danilowski says, I have no idea what this dude said to get banned, but based on this last whiny butthurt post, I can only assume the ban was 100% warranted. And Sean comes back and says, you're part of the problem.
I thought it was his last post.
It's his last post, but he's doubling down.
That's what he did. He coughed like that because he was so upset.
So probably
His
what
voice
happened
hurts my throat.
was he said something.
It was probably about revolution,
He probably
I'm
said
sure.
something, and then somebody didn't like it.
which there have been a lot of posts about. Not a lot, actually. I'll reel that back a little.
There just can't be a lot.
Tiny, like a small amount of posts where people are like, fuck that show.
What is the big complaint then on the show? What is the thing that people are bitching about?
Jeremy probably know more than me. The only thing I've seen is people not liking the democracy thing that they did at the end.
And I'm not really seeing that a lot. It's I don't know. I think it's a lot of people are trying to drag Revelation back through the mud.
Yeah.
In reference to this, but they're like, this show just isn't good. They don't really have. I'm not seeing a lot of like, this is the reason why. There's some people that are super critical and like pointing out all the fucking things, and it's not. I mean, just go into Motu Nation. It's.
I mean,
it's
I think from
I
what
got kicked out of there.
I think from what I've seen, there's
How dare they?
there's way more positive about this season
yeah.
than there was
Oh,
last
absolutely.
time.
They if you had a complaint with the first season, they fixed all, like, the majority, if not all of this stuff from that.
Yeah.
And then when I say fixed, they just, I mean, tweaked.
Explained it.
Yeah, and but I'm sitting here going, man, how can you be a He-Man fan and not love that show?
Are they going to do another one, or was that it?
Depending on how
If
this one does.
well, they'll
They
probably-
definitely left us with a place to go for the next.
So there's this guy here. I actually just searched Motu Nation. Robert Carnline. And it says, rewatching Revolution third time. Question: why does King Randor act like he was always proud of Adam?
Question: what the who watches?
Yeah,
that
I read
3
this.
times?
I don't understand.
What kind of fucking loser are you?
Yet before he learned Adam was He-Man, he clearly said he was not proud of him.
Exactly, because he didn't know he was E-Man.
Now he's very proud.
Now
Oh, shit, I was wrong.
he had this worthless loser, twerpy ass little whining kid, and then all of a sudden he finds out he's the champion that freaking makes everything good happen in Eternia. All of a sudden he's like, my boy. Makes
is
perfect sense to
typical.
me.
That's how parents work.
Yeah.
So, yep. But yeah, I don't know what else they're fucking bitching about. Whatever. Fuck 'em.
I thought it was amazing.
So to come back around, so we have no idea why this guy was kicked out of that.
No, it
No.
got deleted, and I didn't see his post before, and he hasn't posted since. So maybe he
Well, good.
did bail.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Time for toys.
Toys.
Kyle, do the honors.
I got nothing.
he meant the
You
tagline.
just have to say thanks, UBS guy.
Oh, thanks, UPS guy.
Thanks for putting in the effort, Kyle.
You're welcome.
We love it when you're here.
What Kyle didn't know is this episode was his audition.
And he just blew it again.
Fuck you.
One of these days when he nails it, when it counts. And we're not talking about Legion's Con.
Thanks, UPS guy.
I got nothing.
I forgot to bring it.
We've got a fifth chair in that room just waiting for you to freaking get there. Get to where you need to be.
I'll get there. I'll get there. Bring so much to the table.
There's some shirts in there and some packaging
Oh.
material.
So now I'm the bitch.
Yeah, well, Jeremy's been the bitch for a while.
He's upgraded,
Time for me to pass the torch.
which means he'll no longer be bringing toy news. So that's on you.
Yeah, and we're also going to need you to infiltrate people's toy boxes and take their kids' old shit at grandma's house to bring in to show us. So, if you're going to be Jeremy,
It's probably going to be a quick one because I don't have anything.
Man, slow week, huh?
Slow week.
It's only me.
Pete, you got anything? No dice, no.
Well, this is what you get, fuckers. I got Donkey Kong, bitches.
I got Donkey Kong.
I got Donkey Kong, bitches. This is the little Donkey Kong. Oh, he fell. I don't know why he has a rubber band around his waist. They're like it was nothing.
I don't know if you're gonna return them or.
It's
Yeah, I'll take care
keeping
of it.
it's keeping his necktie
Yeah.
sucked in, isn't it?
Oh yeah. There, we got a Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it stands really well.
I'm sure he does if I spend 8 seconds with it, but I literally just pulled him out of the package. Also,
Does he stand as well as this guy?
Tumble?
Mm-hmm. This is what happens when you decide to reorganize your toy room when you're drinking Jack and Coke. Not a great idea.
Don't you have 4 of those
like
now?
that.
I just love that it's Jack and Coke and it's not Tito's and lemonade anymore.
I'm becoming a big boy.
I'm a real boy.
That's fun.
Fun Donkey Kong, right?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also got some Pac-Man buttons from Hobby Lobby.
Buttons. What? Do you guys do anything with them? You got a big tape
I
picture,
got
you
it,
said.
I got
He
like,
does
the
it. It's
button
pretty cool.
curtain in
Yeah.
the basement. Yeah.
I've been keeping my well, a lot of times we go to shows, we get the Four Horsemen
Lanyards. That's
lanyards?
where mine
Yep.
are.
I've just been making different
Cool little
lanyards,
band. That's cool.
and then I hang them up, and then when we go to a show, I bring it.
Peter,
Yeah, that's the same.
you've been putting them on your lanyard.
Yeah, I've got them hanging behind. So they're in the backdrop of my computer for when I
Mhm.
live stream.
You got a bag? Are they on your bag or what?
I need to get some binders because I have a lot of pins.
Yeah.
I'm doing as many buttons, but we go to Celebration. I spend a lot of time buying pins and trading pins and
Like I love these. Like this is the fun part of the nostalgia aspect to me. Is like I don't want a Captain or I mean a Pac-Man toy.
If I was making that much noise, everybody'd be bitching.
Yeah, but it's Jeremy. It's Jeremy.
And he's not doing it right here. in front of
otherwise,
the
yeah,
mic.
they're on lanyards, they're on backpacks,
Yeah.
they're on.
I was just trying to, and I know people like in the Cabal, people have just recently were sharing some of what they got these like kind of like little shadow box
Yeah.
things, and I was like, man, I do need to finally just kind of put something like that together. Eventually,
Almost.
Wow,
Damn it.
Good Lord, man.
better be good. I hope it's.
wait a minute.
Oh, another
Are
Donkey
you
Kong.
following?
Wait. I also got this Pac-Man iron-on patch. What, bitches? Who knew? Hobby Lobby had the Pac-Man hookup. And I also got. Haven't pulled these. Put it up
Another-
yet.
It's fine. You can put them up with those on. I mean,
Oh, that would have.
Another bigger,
Oh.
another bigger Donkey Kong.
There we go.
If he doesn't pull one more larger size out of him, he's devastated.
So I also found the big Donkey Kong. Same day, different store.
Oh wow!
I can't get it.
I cannot believe these are even on the
His
shelf. anymore
legs
for me to
have-
get.
Can you even move his legs?
There he is. Yeah, I mean, ish. You can move his back and his legs and his arms. Will...
That's how. There you go.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
There you go. That's all I got. Couple of donkey schlongs and nanners and some Pac-Man shit.
Thank God.
Speaking of donkey schlong, are you happy with your penis size?
What?
Random question.
No,
Oh, of course not.
never.
Do you know anybody that is?
I am.
Yeah, Travis.
Not for any like crazy reason or anything though. I
wish it was dangerous, but it's not.
I would want a girl to see it for the first time and be concerned.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure that's
sure.
gonna work. You
I'm
know,
not sure, and then I can say, "Well, I'll be gentle." But
but
instead,
you won't.
she'll see it and she'll be like, "Hit me with all you got."
I just, I guess the bridge I made there was I could see like if you had a big dick nerd friend that played video games, I could see like you call him Donkey Shalong because he's got a huge cock. You know what I mean? Like that'd be like a nickname of a guy. So
Start calling you Donkey Sloan.
Oh yeah, I
That's-
saw.
I don't think that's appropriate, but
Rick, I saw Diddy Kong too, but I only wanted the barrel. I didn't want Diddy himself. So if somebody wants to pay for half, I'll take the barrel.
who's Diddy?
The little guy that was in
The
the.
baby?
My dick version of Donkey Kong.
Did you ever play Donkey Kong Country?
No.
Oh, he was like the second player.
Scrappy. He's
Travis played
Little
Resident Evil
smaller.
and Fallout
He's
4.
the scrappy
And that's
doo.
the entire
He's the
history of his
scrappy
video
doo
gaming.
Yeah.
Oh.
Four.
I know.
Sure.
You're the one that got me all spun up on it, and then it was like, peace out.
Bye. I actually, me and Kane started watching Omnimushu on Netflix, and really,
I don't know.
He's like, I'm a new mushu pork. I like it.
why would you ever think that, jerk? And we're sitting there watching. I'm like, God, this story just seems so familiar. Like something about this, and then yeah, it's based on a video game that I used to play, like on Sega Genesis or something like
Okay,
that.
there you
Yeah, and I'm like, oh well, now I see why I like this. Yep.
Are you excited about the new Fallout show?
Yes. Yeah. I think what's it on though?
It's Prime, I think.
Oh, okay, good, perfect. Yeah.
I think it's on Prime.
I was a little worried that it was going to be on something where, oh my god, this might be a first. What is happening?
He's got it to go.
Bam Bam. He's got a Bam Bam.
Is it PP or Bam Bam?
PP. He's got the beats.
That might be
It's
the
burning.
that might be the first time Steve has ever got up
Yeah.
to piss.
That's what I'm saying.
Cody, we got a gift last week that we opened, but there was one for Cody and one for old man Kyle as well.
Oh shit.
Cody, would you like to take
From
Steve's-
Douglas Tupper,
Would you like to take Steve's seat and open your
who's a
gift?
fan of the show, great friend of the show, super cool guy.
Or would you rather sit over there and open your gift?
You don't fucking care.
Before you open
He's
it,
like, I'm gonna leave the asshole and burnt hair over there. I'll just stay in my little booth.
before you open it, I do have a note. Oh, son of a bitch. That little book,
Another piece of paper that nobody can find.
Yeah, that book that you moved.
I moved because
I know, no, I don't blame you for moving it. I knew that when I had it sitting there, that would kind of might be hitting me a little bit. This is my my little treasure chest.
Scrapbook.
Yep, my little scrapbook. Can't believe I put this in here without. All right. This was from Douglas Tupper. He sent these in. I'm not going to reread the whole thing, but he did have little notes for each of you. Kyle, just one Star Wars fan to another.
Oh boy. I
Okay.
can't wait.
And Cody, without you, the show wouldn't be as good, and it shows when you're not there.
He's like, yeah, I'm trying to get that
Like,
to
no
happen a lot
shit.
more.
Bad time to announce my retirement.
All right, go for it, boys. Open up your present.
Oh, that's awesome.
Make sure you lift out the thing to make sure there's nothing underneath it as well. I don't know for sure.
Nope. That is cool.
Okay.
Cool. And it came with a little computer.
Okay. Can we put it on camera here just to show?
Yeah.
So go ahead and set it down. We'll see if he shows up or not.
A little.
Okay.
Lord,
I'm
man.
sorry. I'm gonna interrupt. I literally stood the Destro up because he was on our Lego figures.
Yes.
And as I brought my arm back, I whacked my elbow and knocked two other ones down. That's my life.
You're in a very bad spot for that, though.
Yeah. Well, I got Kyle's infiltrating me, and I don't mind. I
Yeah.
just try not to be too. Travis and I lean on each other and rub up against each other all the time. I'm trying not to make it.
You can rub up against me.
I know.
Yeah.
I just, but I'm like trying to ease into it. You know.
I dig it. I dig it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doug. That's great.
Yeah, he nailed it.
You did.
Yep. Definitely appreciate it.
I love
Such
I love
a
the
good
fact you
dude.
Gave me more hair than I actually have. So good.
I love how old you look, though.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
Kyle and Cody, if you look over here, you'll see naked Travis with handcuffs, beaded Jeremy with a trombone case, and then the firefighter Pete, and then of course Steve and his lover. So
And a wife beater, which I think means something.
well, I'm assuming it's from your Santa costume, I would assume, because you're not an actual wife beater.
No,
That's
but I play
great.
one on a podcast.
I love it.
So wrap up and then do our special Patreon episode.
I
Is that the
believe so,
plan?
unless there's anything else.
No, I don't think so.
I think we hit it all.
Well, thanks to Kyle for joining us and Cody for actually getting his ass out of bed this week. We're wrapping up episode 308 of the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast. Actually talked about some toys today, so savor the flavor because it's going to be about another 9 episodes of just bullshit before we get back there. Jeremy DeWitt, Travis Bowles, and of course, your host, Lord Stephen the Alpha Bushati. I am P. McCarthy, and until next time, we'll see you guys in the toy aisle.